Hi, sugar pies. How's it going? Did you have a good weekend? A good Monday? Having a good Tuesday? I hope everybody's doing well. If you're hearing my voice right now, even if you don't like me, I hope you're doing good. You cutie patootie sweetie pie. Anyway, I dropped the link. I started this on the phone so I could drop the link because for some stupid reason, when I get on the computer, it won't let me. I don't know why it won't let me copy and paste the thing. I don't know. I feel like if I had my mouse still available, it would have, yeah, it wouldn't be an issue. But anyway, I put the link here in case anybody wants to, like our friend Susan Darlin, if you want to come up and you want to give your thoughts and opinions, whatever. Uh, we've been talking about We've been talking about oh, there you are. Speaking of,
Hi, honey.
hey girl.
What up? What up?
Not a whole lot. How are you today?
Actually, feeling pretty good today.
Good. Oh my gosh, that makes me happy.
It's been a couple of days in a row, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
2 days in a row.
Yep.
Well, that makes me very happy for you. Always. Oh,
Um, I know. Thank you.
yes, ma'am. But hang on a sec here. I started this on my phone. So hang on. Let me grab my computer. Oh, okay. Anywho, before I fire this baby up, we've been talking about Amber Lynn
Yes.
and about uh, how she is like so similar yet so different than Eugenia Cooney. I don't know if you remember us talking about her.
I do. And that's when we started talking about Amber, I was like, that's the same woman we were talking about. Or was it? Because there is similarity.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Eugenia is extremely underweight. Like she has
Okay.
clearly has an eating
Yeah,
disorder.
I know now who you're talking about. But there was another woman, very large woman, who she always showed her boyfriends and stuff. I can't think of her name, but that's who reminded.
Foodie Beauty.
What is it?
Foodie Beauty. She goes by
Yeah.
Foodie Beauty, but her
Yeah,
actual name is Chantal.
yeah, that must be her. That's who I thought the similarities was like.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities there too. Oh yeah, for sure. But Eugenia, it's weird because she's the complete opposite, but it's still like the same. Like when it comes to the she's very narcissistic. She loves looking at herself like Amber does. I think she caters to a certain
Uh huh.
fetish,
Yep.
if you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh. So, but I don't know. I For some reason I feel more sorry for Eugenia than I do Amber because I feel like Eugenia isn't deep down like a bad person, but I feel like Amberlyn is. I just feel I don't know. There's something weird going
Well,
on with
I
Eugenia.
agree with you there, but um, Amber, like, she's got some deep down problems, man.
Oh yes.
I had to check on Eugenia, see what's happening.
Yes. Well, I will pull up the computer and we'll see what we can see on her.
Okay, that's cool.
So, haven't checked in with her for a while. Wonder what she's been up to.
Probably same weight she's been.
Oh, right. Same old, same old.
When people ask me what I'm up to, I said about 4'11".
Quit it. Oh, well, I am glad that you're feeling good for the past few days. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
My nose has been stuffy lately. I think it's the season changing, you know?
Yes. Yes. Because mine's been running. I've
Oh,
been sneezing. So
yep.
yeah, it's got to be allergies.
Oh yeah, it's so annoying. I've been using my that nose spray that I have. Oh, I can't stand it. One thing I can't stand is a stuffy nose
Right.
or a runny nose, like you said. All right. I am going to exit off. I don't know if it'll kick you off or not.
Mm,
It should. It might. It might. But that's okay. We'll just do it all over again. But I'm going to exit off my phone, and then I'm going to start back up on my computer, so you guys don't have to hear that annoying noise.
I don't hear no noise.
Oh, well, no, if I don't exit off my phone and I just go right onto my computer and start it up on my computer, this horrible noise will oh my god, it's like it goes straight through your head. It's happened before, but I found I have to exit completely off of my
Yeah.
phone first so that don't
Well, I'm
happen.
here. I'll find you.
But anyway, I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Okie
Oh,
dokie. All right. There, that was easy.
yeah,
No problem.
almost caught me singing.
I oh my god, that's so funny because I do the same darn thing.
I was singing Amazing Grace.
I do the same thing. I'm always singing that song that's been going through my head that she talks to angels, you know? They call her out by her name or whatever.
Oh,
That song's
yeah.
stuck in my head. I
I
don't
did.
know the name of it, but
I was listening to a bunch of the 80s yesterday, and boy, it took me back.
oh, I know. Oh my gosh. That's that stuff that I grew up on. My parents, especially like 80s like hair bands.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kiss and like Motley Crue and
yes.
Cinderella and
You know it.
oh my god, Def Leppard, all of them. Poison.
Oh, I love Poison too.
Brett Michaels, man, back in the
Oh
day,
my
he was oh,
gosh. Woo.
woo, he was a hottie.
He's still not bad today.
Oh no, for an older feller, no, he ain't bad at all. Not bad
Yeah.
for an older model. That's what I always like to say. Oh, I gotta grab one more thing. Hang on one sec. I gotta grab my charger. Okay.
What did you say
All right.
when you walked down on me? Why did you say
All right.
mm,
You're ready to go.
right? Let's see Eugenia.
Yeah, Eugenia Cooney. I think that's a cute name though, Eugenia. I think that's a pretty name.
And my son's middle name is Eugene.
Oh, that's cute. I like a good like Eugene and like Robert and stuff like a good old school man name, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, he's Victor Eugene. Eugene came from my husband's brother's middle name. All my kids,
Oh.
I tried to have all my kids have parts of, like my daughter is Brandy Elizabeth. My mom's
Yeah.
my mom's name was Elizabeth. Then my son, his name is after his dad and his dad. And then my other son's got his grandmother or grandfather's name. Oh gosh.
Oh, it happens. But that I like that though. If I ever had kids, I definitely would I definitely well, I did kind of like with my one ex-boyfriend, I did have baby names picked out because he had me convinced that I wanted the whole white picket fence family thing, even though I deep down didn't want to, but he had me convinced that I did. I
My
mean,
granddaughter, my granddaughter's name, I love her name. It's Kiana Jeanette.
oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
My mother named Brandy. We was in a liquor store and she said, "That's a nice bottle of brandy sitting there." And then she looked at me and said, "If it's a girl, name it Brandy."
That's a cute name though. I've always liked Brandy for a girl. That's a good name. Uh I I had what was it? A girl. I was because my middle name is Lee. That's I go by Sarah Lee. That's actually not my last name. That's my middle name. But I like oh what was it? Heaven. Name her Heaven and then her
Yeah,
middle name Lee. Heaven Lee. I thought that was cute.
that's cute. I had a daughter that passed. Her name was Shantalisha. Her middle
Oh.
name her middle name was Glay. To me, I
Oh.
see bright lights with the glay, like that was her name, Shantalisha Glay.
Oh, that is so unique too.
Hmm.
I love it. I do love and I appreciate the old school names, but I like a good like unique one, like one that sounds pleasing to your ears.
Hmm.
Okay, let me get this. I don't know what video. We're just gonna explore and see if we can find anything new on Eugenia.
You know who Ernie Shell is, right?
Oh, girl, yes, I do.
Well, you know he's in jail now, finally.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yes. And they got him, they're extraditing him to another, he was wanted in 3 states. And I just heard a couple of days ago, they got him on making a threat to kill um, the president. Or, no, was the president or Trump? One of them, he made a remark he was going to go kill him, and somebody turned him in. And so, man, he really went down the rabbit hole.
Oh my, I did holy guacamole. We might have to talk about that one because I used to talk about him a lot because he just or something about him that always cringed me out.
Yeah, because I believe 100%. And pictures of all these
Oh, I think you're getting a call, darling. Okay. Well, she takes care of that. I am going to look for anything new on Eugenia. Hmm. Let's see. Let's look around, see if we can find anything. Holy crap, man. She's just withering away. Every time I see her, she's just withered, withered, withered. Eugenia Cooney finds out age restriction warning. Okay, that's on TikTok. Oh, all right. I'm bringing you up.
every time somebody tries to call my phone, it knocks me.
Here
I
we
can't hear.
go. I'm just trying to find something interesting that's newer for us to see here about her. Doesn't look like, oh, that's not good. What on earth is going on there? I did hear something about this. A girl who was in, because Eugenia went into like a treatment thing in 2019 for her
Hmm.
ED or whatever. And I didn't really find the need to talk about it because I think I feel like it's fake. It was a girl who's just trying to get some attention, a little bit of 15 minutes of fame, that whole thing. But she said
Yeah,
that she was in treatment with Eugenia, and I didn't find it substantial. So I was like, that you can tell when something's being made up and something is actually like real.
right.
So I didn't feel that was anything of importance.
She looks so much like the little girl I had custody of, Angela. She
Uh-huh.
looks so much like Angela.
Oh, I'm not sure. Gosh, man, she's just so how can you get that small and still be, you know,
Well,
able to get up and get around like she does?
back in '82, I had pneumonia and blood clots in my lungs. They put me on steroids.
Mm.
In 10 days I gained 60 pounds. So here I
Oh,
am,
wow.
yeah, 160. I quit eating. I didn't know what to do. So we stopped steroids, and it took about a year. What didn't stop? I ended up being about 60 pounds. And when I looked at myself in the mirror one day, I saw it. And I was like, how could you all let this happen to me? And I mean, I couldn't even give myself a bath or nothing. I
Oh,
mean, I was doomed, but it was the illness and the medicine and I don't know, man. It just messed with my head bad.
oh, I can imagine.
I couldn't do nothing for myself, so I don't know how those girls doing anything. I mean,
Oh, I know. I always say that she has to be like, because she comes from a very well-to-do family.
hmm
So I, she has to, oh my gosh, Mr. Snowflake, here's a new one. Oh my God, we might have to watch that first.
I wish I could see like where the chat area is, but it drops me if I hit chat.
I know. There's nothing in chat right now anyway, so
I know.
nothing of importance.
I'm looking at a black screen that says, "You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear
Oh,
you."
all right. Thank you. That's funny. But oh, what was I gonna say? I always get sidetracked because I'm always like blah, 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 blah. I always
I know, not
oh,
keeping
but
up.
today I don't have my pen. My pen ran out, so I won't be so rambly.
Oh, really? I was gonna
Cause
ask
I
you.
smoked that darn pen and I just ramble on.
Oh, we had fun when you smoked too much of that pen.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm goofy. Oh my lord.
I
I'm
loved
so
it. We had
goofy.
such a great time. I tried a little piece of those things I showed you.
Uh-huh.
I had to spit that sucker out.
Oh my god. Ooh, ooh, yeah, can't. Hello, Cynthia. Seems she doesn't acknowledge her health issue and use it to help others by getting her. Yeah. Well, hello. I don't know if you're new here or not. I don't think I've ever seen you come in the chat before. So welcome and hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Me and my friend Susan here are we like to come on here and watch these videos with you guys and give our thoughts and opinions, and we make it known what is opinion, what is our opinions,
It's
and
a
what is
calm place to
actual
be.
fact.
Your safe place is here. She's got a great channel.
Yes, it's very, you will not, I mean, as long as you are here with love and respect, then that is the same thing that you will get in return. You guys, do you know
Does
Does she
she?
see her issue? Um, man, that's a good question,
I
Cynthia.
know because see, when I was like that, I didn't. I didn't see my issue until I looked in a mirror one day, a full length mirror.
Yeah. See,
There was
you
nothing
you
but
have
that.
better perspective because you have been in a situation like that. So you have a good
Right.
perspective here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't if I had to guess, she doesn't see it. And she just thinks that she's just the as healthy as can be. Oh, that's what I was saying. She has to she has to like go to the doctor or something and get like I don't know, some kind of injections or vitamins and stuff that she needs to sustain like she has to be going and getting like some kind of infusions or something
She
to
has to. She's got to have the potassium, the vitamins is a big thing. I had to go get vitamin shots. So many of it, um, you can't. You got to have this stuff.
yes, you have to. Yeah, Susan, our friend here that's talking. Yeah, oh, you're fine, hun. I am the typo queen. I'm the typo queen, so don't feel bad. But yeah, like our friend Susan here said, one day she seen herself in a full length mirror and she finally realized, oh my God, what happened? But yeah, I think Eugenia is perfectly happy with how she looks, which is really sad, honestly. I mean, the I've never been this small ever. The smallest I ever was 100 and like probably 30 something pounds, and that is normal for a girl my height. I'm 5'7". I almost said 5'6". I'm 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", somewhere around there. But 130 something, that is normal size for a girl my height. So, and that's the smallest I ever been. So I've never had like extreme problem like that. Yeah, it probably has to have right. And
Now, for
there's
me,
just there's so much. I know it's hard to talk on here, isn't it? Because we'll be talking. I hate that. I hate like talking over you. I feel bad.
no, I feel bad. But no, I even had to get prescriptions of different
Mm,
vitamins, not over the counter prescriptions. I had to take that and potassium pills, and they were prescriptions I had to have because, like now with me and my oxygen problem, my oxygen isn't getting to my organs like it should be. So that's
mm,
one reason I need to be on it 24/7. But
right.
with this case, as it was in mine, I guess they wrote me prescriptions every month. I had to take all these pills and gain weight.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I can only imagine the cocktail of medications. This girl is younger than me. I think she's only 30.
Mm.
And I can only imagine all the prescriptions and stuff. The people, how she interact, she just kind of like, oh, whatever. I'm fine, guys. This is really what it like. I'll give you an example. Say somebody leaves her a comment and says, Eugenia, I'm very worried. You were looking thinner and thinner. I'm worried about your health. Eugenia would be like, oh, that's okay, guys. I assure you, I am perfectly healthy. I go to the doctor. I am totally fine. So don't worry about me. But thank you for worrying about me. That's exactly what she would say.
Wow.
That's how she is. I mean, I don't dislike her like I dislike Amber because, like I said, she's not a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. She's just, there's just something different. There's something weird with her family, too. I want to
Yeah,
mention that.
they should have done put her in a hospital somewhere, but she's gonna find out how bad this is when one morning she gets up and can't even get out of the bed. I know that feeling where I kept saying I was okay. And
Yeah.
she gets up one morning and she has no muscle tone. So I don't know how she keeps doing anything. But
Oh,
one morning she's going to get up and realize she can't get out of her bed. I mean, I don't know where's her family at.
I know her. Well, her mom's there all the time. She lives with her mom. Her mom's there, like, and it's like she don't. I don't know, but I feel like her mom. I think there's some resent. I think her mom. This is just my opinion. I think she plays favorites with the kids because Eugenia has a brother too, and I think Eugenia gets from what I've seen, I think she gets like the shitty end of the stick when it comes to her family, like because her dad is always gone. Apparently he is in New York and does business. I don't know. They're rich. I'm not sure what he does for a living, but he must be some well-to-do because these Eugenia was born into money. They were rich before Eugenia was born. So it's not just Eugenia making them rich. Personally, in my opinion, from what I've seen here, I feel like the dad has a whole nother family in New York.
Yes,
And
sir.
he's always there. And they live in Connecticut. Eugenia does with her mom. And I don't know if her brother's there or not because she used to show them on camera years ago, but now she doesn't. And sometimes she'll show her mom. Like they'll go to like Disneyland and stuff like that, which is another thing. I don't know how this girl walks around Disneyland like they do because they go to Disneyland a lot.
I don't know how she's doing it.
And
I really don't.
I don't either, girl. I do not. She's crying because she said people were commenting that they could see her underwear, that she could. Yes, Cynthia. There was yeah, this has been a while ago. It's well over a year now, I believe. She like crossed her legs and uncrossed her legs and they could see her underwear and she was wearing white underwear and they said it was a diaper. And people were going, "Oh, we seen your diaper. We seen your diaper." And it really got to her. And she actually did break down and actually cry on stream. She's like, "I'm not wearing a diaper. You guys are so dumb." Like, but people do. They're really mean to her. And it ain't like Amber, like when people can be mean to her. Amber's just like, well, whatever. Amber does have one thing I'll say about Amber. She has a very thick skin, but Eugenia, some things get to her and she does. And I think I feel kind of bad for her sometimes, but okay. I really want to watch this Mr. Snowflake one.
Yeah.
Just because he's my husband and I love him. Oh my feeder tubbies. Oh my gosh. He's so silly. Oh, Amber Lynn Reed. She is a YouTuber that's been around probably as long as Eugenia's been around. Eugenia and Amber are both like OG YouTubers. And Amber, though, is on the completely opposite end of the spectrum as Eugenia. She's like a good 500 pounds. And she started her channel as a weight loss journey thing. And it's been a mess. And she's just very narcissistic person. We can definitely say that she's narcissistic.
Absolutely.
And yeah. And she does not treat animals well. She does not treat the elderly well. And she doesn't treat children well. We did a whole, like a 4-part little series not too long ago about Amber Lynn. So when you got time, check them out if you want to. Check out our previous videos. I made I have a list, not a list. I have a playlist. Yeah. Getting to know other YouTubers where I talk about these YouTubers and we watch and we discuss our thoughts and opinions and stuff on them. And so definitely when you got time, check it out for sure. And you'll get to know absolutely who Amber Lynn Reed really is. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But prepared to be grossed out and very mad. We'll watch something from Eugenia, but first, oh God, that's an hour long. I really want to watch it though. I want to see what's going on. Maybe we can do this tomorrow.
It's up to you.
We have to
sweetheart.
focus on Eugenia today. Huh?
I said it's up to you, sweetheart. Whichever one you want to do.
I know. I'm like, oh my God. Well, when I see something from Mr. Snowflake pop up, you know I'm in love with him. So I'm like, oh, I got to watch him. I love him so very much. Anyway. Yeah, and she hangs out with Jeffree Star. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's like a makeup, like I used to like him, but he's not a very good person. There's things come out about him. He's not a very good person. I respect him as a businessman, because he went from nothing, like MySpace days, if you remember those days and all that. And he legit went from sleeping like in a car basically to he's a multimillionaire now. So I respect him as a businessman, and he does have very good product. He does makeup. Makes makeup. I have some of his makeup, and oh my gosh, it is really good. And like, you know, of course he has t-shirts and stuff like that, and now he has a ranch where he sells meat and stuff. It's weird, makeup and meat. It's the weirdest thing, but hey, whatever. It's new, I guess. But yeah, it's not really that interesting, her hanging out with Jeffree Star. I really don't care. There's really nothing. I mean, this looks kind of disturbing. Looks like a filter that she was using must have like quit. Oh my gosh. That looks kind of disturbing for being her age and having like, let's look at this real quick. And if this has music, I could take it out.
I can't believe I let you get away.
Okay. I mean, that makeup, I'm sorry, but she's not that great at her makeup. But I like this, like what she's trying to do here. That's cute. But no, that, like, it looks like she got punched in the eye or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, something looks weird.
Like it's all bruisey and.
This is Eugenia Cooney, and she's sicker than we all thought.
Why am I so skinny?
Oh my
This influencer has a
God.
very low body weight, which causes a whole host of problems, including heart failure.
Oh, she doesn't, you know, the funny thing is on TikTok, she doesn't show her full body anymore because she kept getting reported, and they would stop her monetization. So she doesn't show her full body like that anymore. But yeah, look, her hip bones are sticking out.
That's
Literally,
how I
she's a
look.
skeleton with skin.
That's what I was.
Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah, you
Yeah.
understand. That's just yeah.
We don't
There is a lot of people that do say that, Cynthia, but she just doesn't. I mean, she either knows and doesn't care, or she's delusional.
I was going to say, we don't discriminate on this channel.
Oh
We
no, no, no,
if it's
definitely
our
don't.
opinion, we'll let you know it's our opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
we definitely have our opinions, and we make sure it is known these are our opinions. Right. Yeah. Well, she does. That's why she doesn't post on well, she rarely oh yeah, anytime, girl. Yes, anytime. You enjoy your lunch, and we wish you lots of blessings and protection, health, wealth, success, happiness, all that. And we hope to see you again.
come back again.
Yes, you're so welcome here. Enjoy your lunch. But yeah, it's crazy. But she does get in trouble. So they're a little more strict with her. Thank you. Oh, girl, I feel you. I'm trying to lose a little weight myself because I am extremely overweight for what I should be. So my goal is at least 100 pounds and I'll be fine. I'd be around 160. And I think that's perfect for me. I don't want to be real skinny. I like having a little bit of meat on me. But it'll happen eventually. Oh, yeah, Susan. I forgot to tell you. I quit drinking pop.
Well, that's a big help right there.
Oh, girl, is it ever. Now, on Sunday, I did have a glass of Pepsi because we got pizza because my nephew won his football game. Was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah, they won their first football game of the season, and he wanted to come home with us. So my mom was like, "How about we get pizza?" And he's like, yeah." So we got pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi. So I did have some Pepsi then. But since then, I haven't. It's been almost a week now. And you're right. You're right. It does make a big difference not drinking pop. Like I look at myself. Like I took some pictures from the other day, my nephew's football game because I got all dolled up, whatever. And I was going to make one of my avatar, but I totally forgot. I'll do it next time. But anyway. And I can tell, like, just from cutting pop out, I don't know if it's the sugar, if it's carbonation, or if it's all of it. Like, my face doesn't look as chubby.
I had a girlfriend, or still have a girlfriend. She's about 5'6" maybe, and she weighed probably 350, 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
She cut out sodas and drank nothing but water, and I was shocked at how fast she was losing weight just off the sodas and the sweets.
Yeah. It makes a big difference. I mean, I am a sugar junkie. Like, we got a bag of those pumpkin Reese cups, the pumpkin ones.
Yeah.
I ate a couple of those. I'm like, oh my God, I kind of want one. And I'm like, no, chill. Now that I'm not smoking though on my pen, it makes it a lot easier to say no. But when I got that damn pen, I'm like, dang, I could go for a Reese pumpkin right now.
Well, I eat nothing but sweets. That's the only thing don't make me sick.
Oh,
I got cake, full made cakes and cupcakes and donuts and anything sweet, ice cream every night. I eat all that because it doesn't make me sick. The food makes me sick.
yeah.
But The only problem I have, doctor says I'm overweight because I'm 4'11" and I weigh 120 pounds. But a lot of that's swelling and fluid.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
That hurt my feelings, though. It's not like I'm
The
150.
No, oh my God, I would love to be 120. Oh my God.
And then some days my stomach's flat as a board. It's just flat.
Yeah.
And I weigh myself and 10 pounds would be going. Wake up next day, I'm so swollen I can't even hardly breathe because it's pushing
Ugh,
in on my lungs.
that
And
is such hell. That is such hell on your
it is,
self-esteem.
Sarah. It is, Sarah. I don't leave my house because I don't want anybody to see me anymore. I'm not the person on our personal thing. I'm gonna send you a picture of what I looked like a year ago
Mm-hmm.
to now. And even the doctors were like, wow, when I got sick, I got sick.
Well, I've seen you now, and I think you are beautiful the way you are. I think you're a little too, well, we all are a little too hard on ourselves. But
Yeah.
you can't help it though, because when you look back at yourself, you're like, damn. And then, you kind of, you know, things change and you look a little bit different and you're like, oh, it's a little depressing. So I totally understand, even though you totally are beautiful the way you are. I've
I
seen
mean,
you.
for 64, like I was looking good. And then,
I think you still look good for your age. You look no more than how old my mom is. She's 50 something. She's mid 50s. But yeah, you literally look like, you could be my mom's sister or something. I think. Anyway, there's nothing really new going on with Eugenia, so let's watch Mr. Snowflake. We've talked about Eugenia enough, so it's not like we are clickbaiting anybody,
uh-uh.
because we talked about her. No clickbait. We talked about her. There's just nothing going on with her. Nothing going on. So, meh. Whatevs.
Thank you,
Go check out
sweetheart.
my husband.
I'm on the net with Sarah. Talking to Sarah.
Oh, is that the hubby?
Yeah. He brought me a cup of coffee.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It is nice. He's a good guy. He's got a
He
place behind his
is.
ear. He got a place behind his ear. It looked like something had went in it. And it's behind his ear.
Ooh.
And you would not believe the stuff coming out. So I've been doctoring him for 3 days with that. It's bad.
Ooh, ouchies. Poor guy.
Make dinner an adventure.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so annoying.
Can you drop Cynthia's thing?
Yes, I can. Yes, I'll do that for you.
Takes part of my
Amber's just
food.
uploaded. Just uploaded. 11.
Yes, I will do that. Oh, hello, B Rizzle. Oh, I like that. B Rizzle. Did you see the recent clip of Eugenia talking about her former friends? Is it about like Jacqueline and all them? Because Jacqueline was the one who got her to into the in treatment facility. I haven't seen anything like that, but if I do, I will check it out on my free time and see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't think it'd be anything of importance. But I'll check it out though. Thank you for letting us know, B. Thank you. And welcome if you're new.
Welcome.
Yes. We're gonna watch a little bit about Amber though, because This, if you didn't know, this is my pretend husband, Mr. Snowflake. He lives in England or something like that. he, li- he lives clear across the ocean from me. That's all I know.
That's a long distance love.
It is. It's like it's Romeo and Juliet.
Um,
Oh, anyway, all right. Let's see what this is about because I haven't even seen this yet. So this will be most of the time when we watch these, I've watched them already, and I'm watching them to give my opinions and get you guys' opinions. But I actually haven't seen this one yet. So let's see. Here, I'll drop this down. Okay.
11 hours ago. Okay, not just in a bit of a rush, as usual. So I'm having my breakfast. I'm trying. I don't know if you can see that. Protein pancakes. Chris Bumstead. I got the recipe from him. Bodybuilder man. Made it with oats. I don't know if it's nice yet. First time trying it. Right. I've got my protein pancakes. So I'm still trying to bulk. Still trying to get that Nick Ricardo look. What's this called? Girlfriend moving in. The health update. Oh, I bet it's good. Past relationship.
Oh, that caught my ear. Girlfriend moving in. Is she moving in, that new girlfriend already? That Tommy?
yes, I caught just the very beginning of this where she's talking about where he was talking about Amber, and she was saying that her girlfriend's moving in, and it's supposed to be about health and something else, but I never got that far to see what that was about. The only thing I got was her
Oh.
girlfriend's moving in.
Oh Lordy. Well, I guess we're about to find out now.
I know, right? Like she just met her though.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know how people can do that. Like, I have a friend who, I mean, she got a boyfriend and within like quick as shit, just like this, she had him moved into her house.
No.
I'm like, girl, you're barely divorced from your ex-husband. You're like, I don't know. Some people just can't be alone, I guess. But I don't know. But I surely would not move somebody in so quickly.
Nope.
No.
Regret. Ooh. And mukbangs. It's a Q&A, isn't it? Yes, it's Q&A. Right, okay. I think we're ready. I'm assuming these are Instagram Q&As. Go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today we're gonna do a Q&A. So I went onto Instagram, which is where I always have you guys ask me questions, because I noticed that people are more willing to ask a variety of questions when it's like private versus like if I go on YouTube on my community posts and say ask questions. People will purposely ask like the harshest questions they could think of. And it's just all about who can come up with the meanest thing. And I'm just not really about that competition. So I always go to Instagram. So if you guys...
Protein pancakes. Same level of eggs, milk, and oats. And then you can put protein if you want. And some vanilla.
Oh my God, his beard looks really red today.
Yeah, it does.
But I think it's funny he's sitting there eating while watching this. That just strikes me funny.
Yeah.
Vanilla extract. Lovely. Sorry, carry
Do
on.
not follow me on Instagram for future reference when time like this does happen. All of my social media is down in the description below. So I gathered 33...
Sorry, I'm doing an amber. Oh, that's so nice. I imagine what she did in the cookie video.
questions.
Sorry.
Yes, I did.
Stop the
I'm
sex
33
noises.
years old, so I figured why not? Let's do it. Are you still doing cameos? Yes. Yes, I am. That's also something else you can find down in the description box.
Right, 33 questions. I try not to pause it too often. When she's being ridiculous, it's hard not to. But I should pause it 33 times after every little question, right? What did she say? Cameo? She's doing cameos. I don't know anyone who wants... Well, there must be somebody out there. I got a cameo once. Really cool. From... can't remember if I've told you or not. The guy who played Hercules in the Disney film. I got a cameo from him.
Do you know what they're talking about, the cameos?
Well, I know what a cameo is.
There's this website or something where you can get like famous people or whatever, and you can pay them to like make you a short little video and like giving you a shout out or whatever.
Wow.
Some people on there are like the really famous ones, like it's like hundreds of dollars.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I would never.
Never
Amber,
heard
I'll give you $5.
of
I'll give you $5 to say Sarah is the greatest. That's all you gotta say.
Nut.
I would not give you more than $5, Carol. I like her shirt
back
though.
and change. Give her a $5 bill before you went full back and change.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Really cool. If you don't know him, you might know him from Friends. Joshua dates Rachel. Cameo from him. Really, I'll try and find it.
I will do a cameo for literally anything besides roasting people. I can only roast people that I know and where we have that level of like
You don't know how to roast people.
Friendship or relationship. I can't roast people I don't know. So that's like the only one I can't do. But besides that, I will do any cameo request. How are your kidney stone symptoms going? So I know not everyone watches every single one of my videos.
I'm assuming. How about all the way? Speaking of Friends references, I'm assuming she's made most of these questions herself. She has done before. Try not to be all cynical. I'll say a few. I'll say only a few she's asked herself.
So just a little
That'll be
backstory.
nice.
I had a little bit of blood in my urine. I was tested for a UTI 3 times and it would come back negative each time. I also started to have a little bit of pelvis pain, a little bit of flank pain, and I ended up getting a CT scan, and it turns out I have a 6 millimeter kidney stone that is not obstructing, so it's not moving. It's literally just chilling inside of my kidney. I actually have not had.
I put out kidney stones like a gravel pit, and the pain is in your back, buddy. Let me tell you, when you got that pain in your back and it comes around, I don't even go. They always put me in the hospital because there were so many and so big. I had one the size of a golf ball. They had to. Yeah, they had to pound it out. It's a machine that pounds your back. You're laying on the bed in the operating room in this machine, and you can't move because it could rupture your spleen or anything. And I was coming out of, I was waking up, and I felt that pain, and I screamed. And I heard one of them said, she's awake, she's awake. Then I went back to sleep. From crushing that big stone, I passed kidney stones for 4 months.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm just a sick ass person.
Oh, quit it. I'm not laughing. That's not funny.
I am, though. If it's out there and I got it, that's all I can say. I'm walking around with 3 tumors in my bowel duct that's caused me problems, and I refuse to have them operated on again.
Oh,
they keep coming back.
I'm so scared of getting put under. Like, that is like one of the biggest things that scares me, like getting put under. And like, I'm not afraid. I'm not really much afraid of like dying, especially now. Like, death doesn't really, I'm pretty solid on what happens, what I think happens after death. And I'm not really scared of death anymore. That don't scare me. But what scares me is, like you said, waking up in the middle of something.
And I did.
Yeah.
But we'll have to do something on like death or whatever, because 3 times in my life I've been pronounced dead. And I can tell you how far I got and all that stuff, but that's for another time.
Oh, yeah. We definitely will. We can definitely do that. We definitely can.
Yeah.
Instead of talking about these darn YouTubers all the time. I can't help it. I'm like, oh, what's going on with these they're just goofy goobers.
I could keep a channel going forever to tell about my UFO experiences, the Mothman experiences. All this is true.
Oh,
And
yeah.
honestly, For people who wouldn't believe me, I'd take a lie detector's test in a moment.
Oh, well, hey, they don't got to believe anything we say, but what we know it's the truth. So that's all that matters. And yeah, I would love to hear about it. I find that very fascinating. And I think our other friends on here, like Carrie and all the other Amanda and all I think they would love to hear it too. So we'll definitely have, oh my gosh, that is perfect for like spooky season.
Yeah.
We'll do like paranormal encounters and we'll just have a thing where we talk about it.
I got so many stories to tell you about that kind of thing. You know, it's just unreal. So yeah, man, you'll do a whole show on me one day because I got so much that's happened.
Oh, we definitely are we definitely will, trust me. We will let me get my mind going here after we're done here. I'll think about something. I'll think about because there are some other things I want to do too. But we'll plan a day. We'll plan a day where we'll do that though, and you can tell us all about your experiences, paranormal and all that stuff.
I can tell you now, people aren't gonna believe me because I have hundreds.
Oh. Well, if they don't believe you, then F them. I find it fascinating.
I'm starting to believe what my brother told me when I was like 7 years old. He said, I'm not human. Aliens brought me here.
Hey, sometimes I wonder, especially when I watch Flo. I've told you guys about Flo. And she talks a lot about aliens and stuff and how like the Pleiadians and the Lyrians and the whatever galactic whatever stuff like that. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, oh, I'm like, it's interesting. Especially the Lyrans, because they're like the cat people, and I'm very much a cat lady.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And especially after I had that dream with the Black Panther too. Remember when I talked about spirit animals?
Yep. But
it just makes me think. It makes you think.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that after I tell you some things going to make you think. But I can tell you this: after I had an experience with a UFO, I was in line at a grocery store, and these two men were dressed in all black. I'm not kidding you. Ooh. And on you know how the Inquirer used to sit at the registers and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it said UFOs spotted over, and it said the area I live in. And the guy was checking out, and he turned around and looked at me, and he looked at the girl at the cash register, and he said, ask Vicky, she knows all about it.
Oh.
Who the hell was he, and how did he know my name?
Right.
So, yeah, I've got lots of experiences.
Oh, yeah. I believe you, girl. Trust me.
All right, let's hit Amber up.
Oh, I thought that was... What the heck? Never mind. I've looked outside and I get so distracted when a car like cruises by the house or something like.
Yeah, where I live, I can't see a road nowhere, and I can hear cars and stuff going up.
Yeah.
From where I live. But...
Oh, that's perfect. That's where I want to be, somewhere like that. All right. Enough yakking away. Let's listen to my husband here.
I had blood in my urine in a while, so that is a good thing.
I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I'm not going to take it at a word. I'll take it with a pinch of salt. I didn't know that was a thing. That you can have a kidney stone just rocking around and not get rid of. Thinking of a Friends reference again. When Joey gets kidney stones.
If they're calcified,
what could it be? Kidney stone.
Do what?
If you got a kidney stone that calcifies, it just stays there. It doesn't move. You can have it for years before. Yeah. I have a couple still, my kidneys that are calcified.
Oh, gosh, that does not sound fun.
Yeah, how they say drink prune juice. It'll help your kidneys and stuff. Prune juice would actually cause me to have them, and my body automatically makes them. But enough of stuff.
if I was drinking prune juice, that'd make me poop myself to death instead of that stuff makes me number 2.
It never did that to me, and I tried it for that.
Oh,
I always got to take laxatives with softeners and Miralax.
yeah.
Then I'll get on a roll for a couple days.
Oh,
When I
yeah.
start talking about bowel movements.
Yeah, I can't. Oh my gosh, it'd be like, you got to plan your day around. Okay, is there going to be a bathroom near if I go here?
Right. Yeah.
We just talk about everything on here. We don't give a shit.
And sometimes I gotta remind myself, you're live.
Yes, yeah. Don't forget that, dear. Don't forget. I know I can do that sometimes too, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, all right. Let's see what's going on with Amber. Let's see.
What else could it be? Kidney stones. I didn't know that.
But when I do a lot of like moving and
Dr.
stuff,
Lynn.
I do still have a little bit of pain. That is a good thing. But when I do a lot of like moving and stuff, I do still have a
lot of moving. Sorry. As always, I haven't slept very well, haven't had enough sleep. And I'm hangry. Well, it's getting better. So I'm not in any mood for her nonsense. Hopefully she'll just be
bit of pain.
lovely.
And that's normal. When you have a kidney stone, if you're doing a lot of moving, you're going to move it around a little bit and you're going to feel uncomfortable. So that's what I'm dealing with. I do still have my urologist appointment scheduled and ready to go. If you guys remember, that was scheduled for November and I'm not able to get anything sooner. I've tried. Who was someone you miss and wish was still in your life? Honestly, I miss my friend Alexis. I miss the friendship we used to have, and I miss the person that I thought she was. But I miss the Alexis before the betrayal. Why do you keep calling your girlfriend Tommy?
Before the betrayal? Well, I guess, did she betray her? I guess she needed her. She talked to her all the time on the phone. Amber talked to Alexis all the time. As soon as she found Tommy or Erica, wouldn't speak to Alexis, would totally ignore her. But that's because her social battery was down. Still sit and text. But, okay, it's all Alexis' fault. That's fine. I don't know what Alexis is up to. I don't know if she's liked because now she's spilling the tea. I have no idea yet. But betrayal, you could have tried harder.
So I'm calling my girlfriend Tommy because that is what she prefers to be called. So it's out of respect. Who are you voting for?
Calling her Tommy. Wifey wanted to be called Wifey. Erica was Valentine. Nobody likes using the real names. Out of respect. Did she respect her partner when she was giving her cake on her deathbed? That harsh? No, it's the truth. Out of respect. What's her real name? Emily. I like the Grim Reaper. And he said Feeder, Grim Feeder, Grim. Oh, that's quite good as well. Grim Feeder. The Grim Reaper from Geordie. Grim Feeder. Oh, I like that. Grim Feeder.
So this is actually going to be the first year that I vote, and I'm voting for Kamala Harris, and I am literally the first to be called. So it's out of respect.
Okay, she's voting for Kamala. You want to know why she said that? Is because she is pandering like everybody else who says they're voting for that chick. Everybody who says that they are voting for her, like if they're a public figure and they say they're voting for her, it's either they're saying it to pander towards pandering towards because the media is owned by certain individuals, so I have to be on the right side so I can still do this or whatever and I don't get in trouble. Or and they're secretly going to vote for the other, But yeah, if you vote for that chick, there's something seriously mentally wrong with you. I'm sorry, I don't like to get political, but if you do, there's something wrong with you because she's definitely. Yeah. She's definitely not the right choice for our country. That's for sure. Okay, let me start this back up.
Who are you voting for? So this is actually going to be the first year that I vote, and I'm voting for Kamala Harris, and I am literally so excited.
It's just common sense.
Sherrod Brown talks about common sense, but Brown voted multiple times to allow transgender biological males to participate in girls' sports. Brown supported allowing...
This is Sherrod Brown. He's one of these dudes from Ohio. Pay attention. I'm sorry, I cannot right now.
Name? Kamala. I don't know. I tend to not watch anything if it's not in my little circle of people to worry about. I don't really care what's happening in the world. Sometimes you can't avoid it, and you catch bits and go, "Oh God, that's terrible." But I try and keep away from politics. And is that a name though? It probably is. Maybe I'm not. I'll Google it now. I'm sure
if she becomes our president, I will be bawling my eyes out. Like, I genuinely love like what she stands for. Obviously, no president will ever be perfect.
What does she stand for, Amber? Tell us.
Right?
What does she stand for? You know what's funny? I've watched people go out and like interview people, be like, who are you voting for? And the people who say Kamala, they'll be like, okay, what is your favorite policy that she, she's for or whatever? And nobody can answer that question. They don't know why. Yeah, they do know why. They know because Trump's bad. Oh, no, he's the bad man. Everybody told us not to vote for Trump because he's the bad man, even though in reality, he wants better for our country. And life was a lot better when Big Daddy Don T was in office. I'm just saying. I'm speaking. I hate being political, and I hate politics. I absolutely loathe them. But I'm just going to say it how it is. If you are voting for Kamala Harris, you are a dipshit. Sorry, not sorry. Absolutely. And Amber Lynn is a dumb fuck because bitch, you don't even know what her stances are. Actually, she's been, from what I see, she just repeats what Trump says.
Really? I feel the same way.
She does. She does. She's just repeating the things that Trump said. Like Trump was all about not taxing tips. He's been like that for as long as I know, you know what I mean? And I'm not even like politically, I don't get into that. But now all of a sudden she's saying, oh, we're not going to tax tips no more. And, about building the wall. Remember, she said it was so racist. Now she's okay with building a border wall.
Right.
Now that all those illegals are in here now, it's okay. Let's build the wall and keep them in. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy. That's what I say about people that are so fucking stupid like Amber. She's so dumb. She doesn't know what's her policies, Amber. Amber, if you see this, what is your favorite Kamala Harris policy? What is it?
Do you remember when they were interviewing Sarah Palin and they asked her what she reads, what she does to get her, amped up for these interview stuff? Said she watched, or would she say she reads Women's Day and People magazine? And that's not what they were asking. She made a total fool out of herself.
Oh my gosh. That's like that Kamala bitch, man. She's the same way. I'm sorry. Yeah. I love women. I think we are all beautiful and intelligent. We can be just as intelligent as men. And, we're equally as important on this earth as men. Absolutely. But I do not feel like a woman should be president. I'm sorry. You can hate me for it, but I really don't think a woman should be president unless that woman is me. No, I couldn't. I could not. Oh, I couldn't. That's too much pressure. I could be a leader, but not to that extent. Whew.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, we're gonna vote for you. Honestly, I'd rather vote for you than Kamala. That's for damn sure. Okay. Oh God, that just annoyed the ever-loving piss out of me.
I can tell.
Oh my God. It would be different if they said they were voting for her and they actually stated why they are voting for her. Even if it's the truth, where they say, "Oh, because I was told to, because all the media's telling me to," yeah. I would respect that. But they can't they can't even say why they're voting for her.
Right.
And that's what annoys me. It's like, oh. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Ugh.
Perfect. And I know politics. Look at that cutie. I know.
Been watching JFK docs. Oh, I watched a Feeder documentary. I did all my history stuff, and I thought, right, let's get on to conspiracies, and I watched a few of them. Nonsense. Moon landing. Oh, she'd love that. Moon landing. They're ridiculous. And what's my point?
Stands for. Obviously, no president will ever be perfect. And I know politics. Look at that cutie.
What was my point?
I know politics isn't thoroughly something that I really want to talk about on my.
What was my point? I've totally gone. Pulpy's live. Pulpy Syntax is live. Go check him out. Really good chap. Really, really nice. I forgot what I was saying now. I'll come back to it.
But I genuinely love her and I support her and I would love for her to be my president. You don't have.
Why? Why do you love her and support her and want her to be your president? Please tell us. Oh, you won't tell us because you don't know? Because you're stupid? Okay.
Being hateful today.
It's totally fine. Everyone can have.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, this bitch brings.
Bring something out of you, don't it?
Oh, she brings the old Sarah back. The mean Sarah. The make you cry Sarah.
Ooh, you sound like me. I could hurt you bad with words.
Yes, girl, same. I try not to be like that these days because I don't want to be like that because
I just don't do it anymore.
It's just not nice. But boy, the ability is there if need be.
Opinions on politics without fighting, and
she doesn't have a clue about. I don't. I keep away from people. I don't care. She doesn't.
See, he's smart. He also is not American, so he's like, right. I don't give a shit what's happening in America. And I wouldn't either if I were him. I'll be like, I don't care. I mean, good luck to you guys as human beings, but I don't give a shit about that. I don't blame him. But he's right. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
No.
She doesn't have a clue, though. She's probably just saying.
I watch a little bit of politics, try to keep up, and I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, it's so convoluted anymore. It's my mom, she watches shit. And that's how I get my news is through her. I'll be cleaning and she'll be watching something and I'll be like, something will strike me and I'll stop and I'll be like, what the hell? And she'd be like, I know, right? What the hell is going on? Oh, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, she doesn't have a clue. Whoever she votes for, vote the opposite way.
The comments, please.
The opposite one.
Agreed. I agree. He said, whoever she votes for, vote for the opposite. I will, honey. I promise I will. He makes a good point.
Trump. Oh.
Let's just calm down. Have you and Tommy considered having a third in your relationship?
Yeah,
No.
smart move.
She's too jealous. I'm too jealous. We're definitely monogamous people. Neither of us want to share each other at all. People say they don't like you.
I'll try and pause and comment after every question if it's interesting enough. A third, she's way too jealous. Erica was married and she was jealous of the wife. That's amazing. No, they don't need a third. No.
You because you're a bad person, but they make fun of your weight and body
What's that,
each
sorry?
other at all. People say they don't like you because you're a bad person, but they make fun of your weight and body. Why do you think that is? Those people, they don't just
Because you're a piece of shit and we hate you.
And she is fat.
And yeah, and you are fat. I mean, hello. It's not like we're lying. Amber Lynn is a big fat blob of a human. I mean, it's just a fact. Oh my God.
A blob.
Literally, that's what a blob. Like, she doesn't even carry it well. She's just a waddly blob. Like, God dang, I'm a big gal, but at least I carry it well. When I walk, I got a little sway in my hips, but I don't waddle. Like literally, it's like back and forth, waddly. Like, please forgive me, but this person is horrible, so I can make fun of her, okay? Well, that's why people make fun of you, because they hate you, because you're a piece of crap.
I think she lies a whole lot.
Yeah, she does. I agree. I think that as well.
dislike me because I'm a bad person.
Oh,
they dislike me because
bad person.
I'm a big person and I'm an easy
You are a bad person?
target. When are you going to person?
Okay, we'll discuss this bit.
They dislike me because I'm a big person and I'm an easy target. When are you
Right, let's settle this once and for all. People do dislike. Is she watching this? I'll talk to her. People do dislike Amber. You, Amber. People do dislike you because you are a bad person. All the trying to keep this light, it's a morning show. Trying to think of you as a character. But all the awful stuff you've done, not going to list everything. The RAPE nonsense, the essay stuff, getting that wrong, teasing cancer, all that's all the horrible stuff, all the stuff you did to Beck, to Destiny, all that. They don't like your soul. It's easier for them to make fun. It's like we, when I worked at the bar with Jimmy years ago, there was a guy, a regular, who had one arm. I don't know if I told you this as well. He had one arm. He was there every morning, first 3 hours of the day, he was there. One arm, lovely chap. There was another guy, this massive, huge guy, really fat, and he was horrible. Anyway, they were friends. They fell out, and the fat guy, the first thing he said to the guy with one arm after falling out was, F you and your one arm. He attacked that thing, so, oh, this will hurt him. So when people make fat jokes and make fun of him for being fat, it's because they don't like her already, and they can attack something that might hurt her, or they feel free to say anything.
Bada bing, bada boom, what he said.
Yep.
And that we don't like you, so we're going to attack you where it hurts.
You're not playing very nice on the playground.
No, not at all. I need a timeout, damn it. I need a timeout and a juice box. Oh, geez.
So when people make fat jokes or mention stuff about her fatness, it's not because they hate her because she's fat. You all know this already. It's like Boogie. Boogie had 4 million subs. He was one of the most liked people on YouTube, and he was really fat. He was the same size. But this is Amber's way of protecting herself. Her brain, Amber's brain. Amber protecting herself. People don't like me because I'm fat, not because of all the awful. Sorry, I'm doing a long rant here. Not because of all the awful stuff I've done. It's because I'm fat. It's not, but she'll believe that until I die and dare. No, I thought she had a big bit of dandruff. It's a crumb. Sorry, on my screen. That was a long rant for me. Sorry. I am hungry and tired.
I'm going to publish a book. So if you guys don't know, I'm a big person and I'm an easy target. When are you going to publish a book? So if you guys don't know, I've been wanting to publish a guided journal and a poetry book because I used to love writing poetry, but I'm telling you guys, I haven't really been writing poetry. It's kind of like left my body. I used to be super passionate about it, but I'm still journaling every single day. I love journaling. I love guided journals. So I still would love to be able to create a guided journal for you guys. I think that would be so freaking fun.
It doesn't matter. It's subjective if she's good or bad at poetry, isn't it?
Right.
I don't think she's particularly good. They're quite funny, actually, so maybe that is good. She's good by accident. She doesn't know how to spell. I'm not a great speller. Her grammar's awful. Like, she can't release a book unless she gets a lot of help. Because she just can't. I mean, you've heard the way she speaks. You've seen how she writes. She can't do it. I'm releasing some books. I've been saying that for ages. But finally, it's getting going now. Should I tell you what books? I'm writing a book for somebody about my life, for just one person that can read it. That's not getting released to you guys. That's just for one person who I care about. They can read that. I'm writing a book, a silly book, life advice. I'll call it something else. If you ever seen Modern, God, I'm ranting today. Sorry. If you ever seen Modern Family, Phil, the dad, he writes a silly life advice book for his kids. Things like always look somebody in the eye when meeting them, even if they're blind. When life gives you lemonade, give life lemons. Life will be all like, what? It's all silly stuff. And I thought, oh, I'll do one of that. The person I'll write it for will laugh about that. And I'm writing a book about YouTube, about my experience on YouTube. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm never going to be a big YouTuber. But
oh, you are a big YouTuber, hubby.
That's what I was thinking.
He's creeping close to the millions.
Wow.
He's getting close there. I think he's got, I don't know, I can't remember. Well, this is his second channel. He's got a couple 100,000, and his main channel, I bet you, has more than that. Oh, he's being humble.
Yeah.
We love our humble man.
I think there's bits of YouTube and Girl World that are really interesting, things people don't know about. So I thought, I'll start writing it now. I'll release it one day. 10 people can have it, read it, and hopefully there's some interesting bits. But I'm not great at spelling and grammar, so I'll need a lot of help. I'll get Amber to help. Sorry, I'm talking so much today.
It's just like the steps to doing so. I am a little confused by it. I'm not going to lie.
Just stop.
But I really do want to make it happen because I know how many of you would love a guided journal by Amberlyn Reed, because I am Journal Lynn over here. When you go back to therapy, will you share that journey with us? I think a lot of us would love that. I am sure that when I start therapy, I will definitely tell you guys about it.
See, that could, I'm pausing so much. See, that could be interesting, not just from Amber, but from anybody. This is my experience with therapy. The reason I thought the YouTube book would be interesting is because I don't know anybody else who's a YouTuber. I think, that's quite interesting. Not a lot of people know exactly what goes on. I think that'd be quite interesting. Just the same way I'd read a book from somebody who's has a proper job, a doctor. I don't know what goes on in that, or a fireman. I think that'd be interesting.
I remember last time I did like intense.
A book from her. I sat on the couch today. I didn't clean myself. Like, what? I'm not trying to be funny, but what would you say? I met a feeder. I put on weight. It's not the feeder's fault. I don't know what she would say.
I came on here and I would share that with you guys, and I got really open, and a lot of people hated that, which I thought was weird because it was also very highly requested.
When my mom died, like the first year, I hardly remember, but I hit rock bottom. It was bad. And I started seeing this therapist. And it was about 8, 9, 10 months later, and I'm telling him, look, I'm dying every day. I can't get over it. He said, well, when my dad died, I had a dream. I was on a ship, and I watched him float by in a casket. I looked at him and I said, so until I see my mom float by in a casket, I won't get over it. He laughed at me.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I mean, what are you telling me? I got to wait on a dream. She's got a
Right.
you know.
What does that tell you? That doesn't help me at all. What the hell?
Not a little bit. He used to be a big football player back in the day, and he was cool as hell. But when he said that, I'm like, what the hell? You know, you're telling me to wait on a dream?
What the hell? How is this helping me, guy?
The
Oh my
question I never
gosh.
want an answer to.
Oh, that would hit. Oh, I don't like even thinking about my mom dying. I mean, I know statistically our parents go before us, of course, but it's nature. That's how it's supposed to happen naturally. Our parents are supposed to go before we are.
Yeah.
But I just, oh my God, I don't like. My mom is like my bestie. I don't even want to think about it.
My mom was my bestie, and well, I'll get upset if I go into it, but losing her, I'm not the same person I was.
No, of course not. Of course not. You can't be.
Nope. My dad, I can't tell you when he died, but that's a whole nother story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. But with my mom, like, it's like my whole world changed, and I'm not the same person I was before she died.
No.
I was holding her when she died.
Mm. Ugh.
I don't know what brought that up. Something they said, I guess.
Yeah, it's just, just happens. But everything.
About going to therapy. She said she'd go to
Oh,
therapy.
yeah. Therapy. That's what. But yeah, I mean, we don't waste our breath here. When we talk about things, it's meant to be talked about.
Right.
So, all right.
It's just a really good example that, like, no matter what I do, it's always like the wrong thing.
No, man. Where that? No, it's not always the wrong thing.
I am going to let this
When
end. I'm going to go have a potty break.
Started exercising, eating better food,
Oh,
losing weight.
I'll be right back.
Everybody was on her side, even after all the awful stuff she's done. People were on her side, so it's not. It's because she keeps doing things wrong. That's why people go, "That's wrong." It's not everything she does is the wrong thing. I don't know. Stop dating a feeder. That might get you some points back. Lose a bit of weight, like you keep saying you want to. Start treating people a bit better. That's it. It's not hard. But when you come on camera saying, I've gained weight, but it's not because of the feeder, of course, people are going to think you're a moron.
The wrong option. So I'm just going to do me, and however I feel in the moment is probably what I will do. And a lot of people think that I'm super indecisive, which I definitely am a very indecisive person.
I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. I was hoping she'd say that.
Changed my mind a lot. And I think a really big reason for that as well is because I get so many different, like, conflicting opinions. So then I try to take those into consideration, and then it makes me more indecisive. So it's like, what the heck? So that's why a lot of the time, indecisive person, I change my mind a lot. And I think a really big reason for that as well is because I get so many different, like, conflicting opinions. So then I try to take those into consideration, and then it makes me more indecisive. So it's like, what the heck? So that's why a lot of the time I'm kind of just like,
your
go
fault.
with the flow, and it's how
It's your fault for different opinions. Just, I don't know, eat healthier, lose a bit of weight, be nice. There, that's all you have to do.
Exactly. That eat healthier, move your body a little more. That'll help you lose weight and just be a better human being. But that's hard for some narcissists, though. Especially if it's a narcissist who is not self-aware, like she is. Ugh.
at the moment is what I will do. Do you trust Tommy? I know that you have trust issues with people.
No, I don't trust Tommy. I've never trusted anybody. She said that with Destiny. I don't trust anybody.
I never fully trust anybody. That is just how it's always been for me. I fully believe that you earn someone's trust. You don't just trust someone.
You lie every video Earn trust. Get out of here. Earn trust. Annoyed the audience doesn't trust her. Lie every video. Nonsense. Oh, it gets muscly.
Right off the bat and hope they don't break that. I have been through a lot in my life and in my childhood. I learned very early that you can.
So is everybody. So have I. Shut up. Talk to your therapist about it. Shut up. Sick of you getting on. You're like Boogie. Ganning on and on and on and on. I know you've been through a lot. So has everybody. That's not an excuse to be horrible to everybody and then be a joke of a person. Come on. Use it. I was reading a book from I forgot his name now. Anyway, somebody who had a terrible childhood, worse than you, worse than me, worse than everyone, was awful. And he used that to push himself up and inspire himself and became this great person and motivating and all that stuff. So you can do it, you just have to decide. I am talking a lot today. Sorry, I don't normally talk so much.
Not trust people. And
I love that he talks more than he used to.
Yeah.
He's I'm not gonna I'm gonna quit because I could just gush on and on about him. I need to quit it. Ew. I'm like one of those stalker fans or something. Like
He's
a groupie.
Married. I think he's married. I think that's what.
Huh?
I think he's married, isn't he?
I don't know. He's never really said that.
I thought I saw on his page he was married.
He might be.
But who cares?
Yeah, I can still pretend.
Oh, shit.
Yes, he is married. He's married to me.
That's right.
No, if he is, he sure is, or she sure is a lucky gal to have such a funny and cute and intelligent and
sexy.
Yeah, big time sexy. And talented husband, that's for sure.
I learned that at a very young age that most people shouldn't have to experience that. But I do feel like everything I've been through has made me stronger and it has made me realize that
no, it hasn't. I was gonna say that. No, 500 pounds, cries every other video, just a mess, awful, can't do anything for yourself, can't even wipe your own ass. I was gonna say ass, but I'm aware America's watching. America is mainly the audience, so I said ass.
I like how he said ass. I like to hear him try and do an American accent.
Right.
I wonder what that would probably be hilarious.
Or do
hasn't made you stronger in any way. You can't
do what?
Do a hillbilly accent.
Yeah, hillbilly one. I can. Yeah. Like down there in Kentucky or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Can't handle negative comments. Can't handle criticism. How has it made you stronger? It hasn't, has it? What's beeping?
You can't fully trust people, but I trust Tommy more than I have trusted anybody.
You've met her twice, and she fed cake to a dying girlfriend. What a trustworthy person. God, I am bitchy today.
Probably my whole life.
I'll be better after I have more pancakes, sorry, and more sleep.
And that feeling has come natural. It hasn't even been something that
my whole life.
I've had.
This is a clinical strength sweat control. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You go to use the bathroom and your underwear is so wet in the
Oh my God. I do not need to hear about that right now.
Becky wiped your ass. I trust Tommy more than anyone in you.
I think Amber needs that. I bet you she gets swamp ass like a mofo.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, I don't even want to even imagine.
Yeah, I mean, hey, when I'm not saying of course I'm chubby. I got big booty and big thighs and stuff. Yeah, it's hot out. You get a little swampy, whatever. But the bigger, being as big as her, and you can't bathe properly, I'm sure she doesn't smell the best.
With all due respect, and I'm asking.
With all due respect, yeah.
I'm going to ask this out of curiosity. How do they wipe their honeys?
Yeah, when you're that, yeah.
How? You're just too big to get your arm back there.
Yeah. Like, oh my, I can't even like.
Can you imagine how crusty it is?
Oh God. Ew.
I know, I'm sick.
And she ain't bathing properly either.
Oh, no way.
That's
No
what,
way.
oh my God. And this just dawned on me. That is why the new girlfriend is moving in, because she's going to be the caretaker.
I guarantee you, I was already thinking the same thing.
Like she was with her ex-wife, who passed away from complications of obesity, which is a fact. It can be looked up. This is a fact. This is an opinion. It actually did happen. Oh my gosh. See, she was the caretaker living with that lady until she passed. And now she's moved on to Amber Lynn to be the caretaker for her until she ultimately meets her demise, in my opinion.
Right.
It's like I am reading the future. I should get the tarot cards out.
I know. I was thinking about that the other day.
I haven't played with them for a while. Like, I played with them not too long ago because I remember when I first got them and I was doing them on myself, and it said something about I was going to meet two different guys, one in the fall and one in the summer. Or no, one in the fall and one of them was going to be around the fall time. And then I think it might have been winter that I was going to meet another one. One of them is all about family and like he works and stuff like that, but he's not rich or anything. And he's going to be older and blah, blah, blah. And then it said the other one is going to be younger and he's going to come from a rich family.
Ooh.
But he's going to be young is the thing. And I'm not going to, it's like I have to choose between, and you know what the weird thing is?
What?
I started talking a few days ago to this guy, and he comes from a rich family and he has a good job where, he works at some fancy restaurant or something, and he's a cool guy, but he's really young and you can tell, like, and I can't have a connection there because, oh no, it kind of bothers me. He's only 23.
See, I don't feel like men at 23 are men.
Yeah. I feel weird about it because he's so young. And he's cool to talk to as a friend, but like some of the stuff he talks about, I just can't relate with. And I'm just like, oh yeah, huh? I feel like I'm like his aunt talking to, like, and I'm just like, but he comes from a rich family and all that. And I'm like, but money is not everything. Money is not everything. So I just have this feeling I'm going to have to choose. There's different paths to go when it comes to, I guess, the romantic life. The family man, older gentleman who, working class, holds it down, or rich young guy who I don't really relate to as much. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the older family man.
That's what to me, for this, only me saying this, but that would be my choice.
Yeah, I agree. I At first I was like, oh yeah, rich guy. Money. But then I'm like, man, money is not everything. And I can make my own money. I invest what I can. And, like with the candle stuff, I really want to expand into that and like skincare and like cosmetics and all that shit. Like eventually it can come. It's just going to take a while.
Yeah.
But I can do it on my own. I don't need no man.
Right.
But it would be cool to get some rich old guy. That would be awesome. Like Anna Nicole did.
Yeah, right. Look for older gentlemen. There's sites that have older gentlemen on it.
Yeah. But then I've tried to talk to guys. I've tried to talk to guys as older as like 50 years old. And they talk to me like, hey, sexy. Oh, yeah. Can I get some dirty picture? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
You're like 50 years old, man. Shouldn't you have like some decorum, some respect?
No,
Like,
they've been
geez.
through all that. Now it's all about the yeah.
Oh, I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, everybody's just so obsessed with like sexual shit.
Where are you meeting these guys at?
I don't. Oh, well, I use that Facebook dating thing that's built into Facebook.
Yeah. I might
That's
give it a try.
Oh man, girl. It's for entertainment purposes. I encourage it because it can be like entertaining, especially if you do like I do and I screenshot the crazy ones and I post them.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Yeah, you see them. You see the craziness. Oh, it's wild. It's like the wild freaking West dating anymore. Holy guacamole.
And you meet them online like that, and the first thing out of their mouth, you down to frickadoodles.
Yeah. Are you DTF?
Yeah. Who does that? That's
You're
sick.
sexy. Can I see your feet? No, I swear to God, I've gotten that before too. I should be like, yeah, cash at me $20.
Right. I was about to say you can get on that OnlyFans or fans only thing.
Yeah.
There's people in there just want to see your feet or just stupid shit like that. Hell, I'll do it if you want to see my feet.
Hey, I'll show you my feet. Oh, here's Carrie. Carrie's here.
Hi, Carrie.
Happy you can make it. We were talking about Eugenia for the first like 45 minutes, and now we're having a big old Amber Fest again. It seems our girl Amber is moving her new girlfriend Tommy in. We seen that coming.
Yeah. Like he said.
We see that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Work on fully. Of course, I've had to work on my trust with literally everyone, including
Trust. Didn't she move in? Did you meet Destiny before she moved in? No, you agreed to move in straight away. Crystal hadn't met her, moved in. Beck, had you met Beck before she moved in? Yes. Wifey, Jade, she moved in before you met her. I had to work on me trust. You hadn't met these people and you moved them in. Hi, I'm a big fan. Do you want to move in? Trust. Oh yeah. After work on me trust.
including Tommy.
You were sending cookie videos? You shoving cookies inside you to Erica and everybody? Trust issues. Get out of here.
But like the level of where I do trust her, that has come natural for me, and it has actually shocked me. Are you doing Vlogmas this year?
Bless her. She's amazing. The way her brain works. She's just trying to protect herself, and she's saying things that she thinks make sense. I always think she just watched a film, the character was like, I don't trust people. And now she's like, yeah, I don't trust people. You trust everybody? Sending cookie videos to people, moving people and you've never met.
Damn cookie video.
Don't
Oh
trust
my
people.
God.
Get out of town.
Honestly, I have no, really shocked me. Are you doing Vlogmas this year? Honestly, I have no.
Oh my God, I can't wait for Christmas. Maybe I'll do a Vlogmas type thing. Now, if you don't know what Vlogmas is, a lot of YouTubers do it where they just like vlog like them going Christmas shopping or doing Christmassy activities. So maybe I'll do that. Perhaps.
I laughed. I told my husband the other day, I said, I should get on YouTube and every single day show him what I do. And he said, what are you going to show him? You laying down all the time?
This is what I do in a day. No, but people watch stuff like that, vlogging.
I know, right? I was trying to come up with some unique idea, but I can't hardly walk, so gotta lay.
Oh goodness. Oh, I do about the same shit every day. Babysit kids, clean house, cook, get stoned. If I'm lucky.
Like
football games. Lately, it's been a lot of football games and football practices, which are fun.
Like I was telling you earlier, I took a bite off that thing
and
I had to spit it out. It was the worst tasting, straight up nastiest.
Horrible. It looked good when you showed me.
Yeah, but I took a tiny, tiny bite and I spit it out as soon as I put it in my mouth. It tastes like, I don't know, man. Tasted like you or something. I was like, no. Yeah.
Yeah, the hell with that. That ain't worth the nasty. Ugh, blech.
Nope.
It ain't worth it.
Nope.
But that's what, like, I've eaten the CBD gummy bears before, and I don't know. It has to be something with that CBD. It tastes like it tastes medicine, like medicinal.
That's it. That's exactly what it was. It was like a strong medicine.
Yeah, CBD tastes like that.
And
now,
if
it was like an actual like THC edible, then you're gonna taste the green.
Yeah. No, this tasted like a strong medicine and like a fuel together. It was so nasty, and it was a tiny bite. And I said, forget it.
Yeah, not worth it. Not worth torturing yourself.
Nope.
Ugh.
Earthly idea. I go back and forth. It was a strong no. And then I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And now I'm currently at like, I don't know, where'd the nickname Ambi come from? So it originated when I was just a little girl. I'm talking like a baby. Both my parents would call me Ambies, and my mom would call me Ambi here and there. And then I've had two.
I've never heard her mom call her Ambi. I've never heard that at all until now. I have a hard time. Huh? Yeah, I've never heard, like, we've been covering this chick looking back into her past for a while now, and I have not once heard anybody call her Ambi. I swear that she makes these. She has to make these. People aren't asking her these questions.
Right.
She makes these up.
Yeah, that's what he said in the beginning, and that's what I thought.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Nobody called her that.
My kids used to call me Ambi because I always took Ambien at night to sleep, and it made me nutso. You know, like,
oh yeah,
it, you know, messed me up sort of. And they'd say, "There's Ambi, there's Ambi."
Yeah, that stuff it'll make you kind of loopy.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I've been on so long. It takes about 5 different pills at night.
Right. Oh. make you a little trippy. Speaking
Yeah.
of trippy, Luna is staring at something in the hallway, and I see what you're staring at, a bee.
Oh.
Oh no! You pose a threat to my family. I must kill you. That bee the other day when I was on a live.
I was gonna say, didn't you just kill a bee the other day?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm sorry I have to do this, Mr. B, but you came into the wrong house. You must die. I think Luna's on the hunt. Her pants are yeah, liar, liar, pants on fire.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
People in my life call me Ambi just like naturally by themselves. My ex Feline, and then my ex best friend Alexis. And I've realized I actually low key love that. I love the nickname so much that I made it my Instagram.
Boring questions. She's definitely give herself these questions. Nickname.
And I'm kind of feeling it. Like Amberlynn who? So I've also noticed that a lot of people are calling me Ambi now. And I love it, low key.
I call her the feedy. There's the feeder and the feedy. Oh, that was my point earlier. Documentaries, conspiracy things, blah, blah. I watched the feeder documentary. Bloody hell. Sorry. I watched the feeder documentary. And I thought, I bet if I watched a couple, but I thought if I watch a couple of feeder documentaries, I bet I understand Tommy a bit more. Grim Reaper. I bet I understand her a bit more. Maybe I won't dislike her as much. I'll think, I didn't understand it fully, and I didn't know this, and I didn't know this. But it just made me think she's more mental than she is. Because everybody on there, all the feeders, are sick. And it just made me go, she's worse than I thought. Yeah, really bad. One of the largest women at the time in the 90s. 800 pounds, Gina, somebody.
I think it's super adorable. Like it comes from literally.
Yeah, really sick. And every feeder was manipulative. So I don't know if that's a trait that they all share. But
yeah, you see that on 600 Pound Life all the time. You ever watch that show?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it when they actually follow through though and lose a bunch of weight and like Sienna, that makes me happy. But when they don't do it, it's so frustrating when they don't.
Mm-hmm.
It drives you crazy. Haven't really seen much of her body, but her upper arm's huge, like super huge. Oh, she when the last video we did about Amber, where she was on the date with her new girlfriend, she showed her whole body, and holy God.
Yeah.
Her back, like I have been trying to work on it because I got a little bit of a hump going on there and I hate it. So I've been working on my posture and doing exercises and stuff to try to make it it's not as bad as it was now. But oh my God, if I had a humpback like that girl has, I would not go out in public.
Do you remember what I said the other day about her? Do you remember what I said the other day about her upper arms?
Oh, I can't remember. Remind me.
I said her one upper arm is bigger than my whole body.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Her upper, yeah. Oh my God. I remember that now. But yeah, that's freaking nuts, isn't it?
It is.
That's crazy to think. Holy Lord.
Every feeder in the documentaries I watched were really manipulative. So I don't know if she's manipulating Ambi, but watch some feeder documentaries. It is really sick. It is just, and they never care about the person. It's just, I love you, fat. So when Tommy's with her, I don't think she even likes it. I watched when they met, and I didn't see any chemistry or anything. It was just, you can tell she just.
Yeah, we didn't either, Susan. I remember you said when Amber went to kiss her, Tommy like kind of turned her head.
Yeah. I didn't feel
Yeah.
I didn't feel any kind of, from Tommy, any kind of attraction to it. Just something was missing. Something wasn't right.
Yeah. It's like he said, she doesn't like Amber as a person. She just likes her fatness.
Yep. She's a chubby chaser.
Yep. Oh, God. Wicked chubby. That's hella chubby.
She just wants her for a fat, which she's getting more of. She's gaining.
When I was like knee high to a grasshopper. What was that? What is your current obsession? Well,
Tommy and gaining weight.
Besides my girlfriend, the song "Good Luck Babe" by Chappell Roan, I cannot stop. I literally cannot stop listening to it. It's kind of sick. It's kind of gross. It's kind of disgusting. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I love the meaning behind it, and like, I love how she sounds. I just love everything. Like, it is the most perfect song. I'm obsessed. Have you fully forgiven?
I have no idea who it is. I'm trying to think of a song I listen to a lot. Wham. Wake Me Up. Listened to that this morning. That was my wake up song. Yeah. Wham at the minute, I guess. Listen to a lot of Wham.
Gave your mother for her actions while she was deep in her. The most perfect song. I'm obsessed. Have you fully forgave your mother for her actions while she was deep in her addiction? Yes, I have. Do those things still hurt me sometimes? Yes. But you can forgive and you can heal and you can still be a human with feelings and emotions. That's completely normal. I'm not a robot. But it's like, I think it's time to move on. Like, I'm 33 years old. My mom and I still have those deep discussions sometimes about the past, but I've always loved my mom unconditionally and sometimes to a fault. I'm not gonna lie. So now that she's almost 9 years sober and she has completely transformed her life and we have a relationship together, like, if I didn't fully forgive her, it would only be hurting the both of us.
That's a good answer, but it made me think of one of the videos where Ambi was saying she's changed and you guys, we aren't changing with her. But she hasn't changed at all. She literally hasn't changed. And this is why.
Exactly. She's good. She has actually, yeah, she has changed, babe. She has changed. She's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she doesn't understand. And this is why I think people haven't forgiven her for all the awful stuff she's done, because she's the exact same person. And it made me think of, God, sorry, I'm going up today. It made me think of a clip on the internet I saw years ago now. It was Oprah Winfrey. You know Oprah? She's still on or not? She had two racists on her show. These two white guys who were super duper racist. And the audience obviously hated them too. And they were saying awful things to Oprah, and they were horrible. Really horrible to watch. But it was I can't remember when, 80s or 90s, she showed this clip. And then she showed a clip, and then she had them on the show like 20, 30 years later. Somebody will know what I'm talking about, and I'll probably be getting all the details wrong. It's ages since I've seen it. But she had them on the show now, like 20, 30 years, whatever it was in the future. And they were totally different people. They were crying. They were saying, I remember one of them saying something like, "We were lost. We were just so lost." And they were upset. They couldn't believe they were like that. And the audience forgave them, and Oprah forgave them. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. It's all wrong. But what I'm trying to say is they were totally different people to the scumbags they were 20, 30 years ago when they were young men. Now they're much older, and they're like, can't believe we did that. So they were kind of forgiven on the show for being awful because they're not the same people anymore. Obviously, some things you can't forgive, but you know what I mean? So when somebody's a completely different person, it's easier to not bring things up all the time from the past and let things go and forgive them. But Amber's the exact same person. So a man might have changed. I think that's why I don't mind the man, because I think the man might have changed. She's done awful stuff, and she's a different obviously the stuff she's done is horrible. Talking so much, sorry. But she's a completely different person. So you do kind of go, okay, you've changed. Right? It's okay to be awful and scummy as long as you're better in the future. I mean, it depends how scummy you are. But Amber's the exact same person she's always been, which is why people...
In that aspect, yeah, he's right. She is the same person.
Yeah.
Like I said, like like for instance, I know I'm not trying to make it all about me, but we can all speak from our own experiences. That's the only way. Like I was a piece of shit human being in the past. Like I messed with people's husbands and knew they were married, but I didn't care. I messed with people's husbands. I did drugs. I stole from people. I did bad stuff, but I'm a totally different person nowadays. I changed for the better. That can happen. You don't have to be a piece of shit your entire life. I used to say that even about Ernie Shell when you talk about Ernie.
Yeah.
I was like, because I used to talk all kinds of shit about him because I'm like, he can be better someday. He can be better. Anybody can be better. But are they going to like be like, oh wait, I'm a piece of shit. I should do better. That is the question.
We'll still bring up stuff from years ago. She's not going to listen to this. She's not going to take it in. And that's why people still dislike her for the stuff she's done in the past, because she hasn't changed. Sorry I'm talking so much. I need more food.
Tommy moving to Oklahoma. No, give her, it would only be hurting the both of us. Is Tommy moving to Oklahoma? No, she isn't. I know a lot of people.
Ages ago, she was hinting at her moving to wherever Tommy is.
Wait, I thought she was moving. Oh, did she make her?
Yeah.
Clickbait.
That's what one of the things was. Yep.
Well, damn.
Lie.
We're assuming that, but nope.
Yep, lie like a rug.
She's not. Do you think
she's got a kid? Yeah, she's not moving.
I think the sun is real because it is so bright. It doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, but this question genuinely made me LOL when I first read it.
What was that? Sorry.
Sense. I'm sorry, but I think the sun is real.
Do you think the sun is real?
Because it is so bright, it doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, but this question genuinely made me LOL when I first read it. Because you guys hate conspiracy Lynn, which I understand. I
like conspiracies. I don't think there's any I believe. Moon landed, no. Bigfoot, no. Moon landed, no. I think they're interesting. I think people believe in them, and why they believe them is interesting. People believe in stuff without proof. I think it's all interesting, but I don't believe any.
To think outside of the box sometimes, And I'm a firm believer that just because you're taught something in school and you're told something doesn't mean it's real. Mm-hmm. And I know that's hectic to a lot of people. That's fine. But the moon landing did not happen. I firmly feel that inside of my soul. So,
oh my God. I mean, I know that conspiracy theory about the moon landing being fake.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about all that, but I mean, her talking about it just makes me feel dumb for some reason. She gives conspiracy theorists a bad name. It's girl, don't, please don't. You know what the thing is that the girlfriend Tommy is probably like that and talks about things like that. So now she has to adopt that into her personality because she's not her. As we all know, Amberlynn doesn't have a personality.
But didn't it say that Tommy's moving in?
I thought it did. I know that she. Yeah, you thought it was a question, right?
Yeah.
She read it. Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was on one of the headings, one of the videos.
Yeah, it was the title of her video said something like that. But I thought it was a question that she answered too earlier on.
Yeah. Somebody asked her, is Tommy moving in? She said no.
Well, we know it's going to happen eventually. It might not happen right now, but eventually, you best believe it will.
I'm going to say I don't feel like Tommy wasn't as invested as she is.
Yeah, I agree with that. If she's going to move in with Amber, there's going to be there's going to be something in it for her, monetarily wise, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the only way that, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but that's the only way Amber can get like these girlfriends is, or any friends at all, honestly, in my opinion. I think that's the only reason her mom hangs out with her is because Amber probably like buys her good. I mean, they go to the casino and they go out to eat every time she's with her mom. That's what they do.
I think in one of Amber's videos, she even admitted that she uses her money to be around people and stuff.
Yeah, her ex-girlfriend Destiny said that. She was like, yeah, she actually does do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it in your brain instead. I've watched some good documentaries about the moon landing, about why people think it's all fake. And I don't know how you can... Like, I understand if you watch one thing that is like, it was fake, and you look at all the evidence, you go, oh, that's dodgy. But then you watch another documentary which ticks off those points and it says, well, no, it was real, and this is why. And you go, oh, of course. I think she just needs to watch a video saying the other side, because that's...
So it's fun to also be like, what else isn't true? Do I think the sun is real? Yes, because we see it, we feel it. But do I think that every single thing that they have told us about it is 100% accurate? No, I don't. What's your go-to cocktail when you're...
I'm still filming. Don't want to miss this gold. What?
But do
the conspiracies about the sun?
Do I think the sun is real? Yes, because we see it, we feel it. But do I think that
Do I think the sun is real? Yes, but
every single thing that they have told us about it is 100% accurate? No, I don't. What's your...
I'd actually love to know what she thinks people have lied to her about the sun. I can't even think of anything funny or clever to say. What do you mean? Do I think everything they've told me about the sun is real? No. What's fake? I've got nothing to say. I don't understand. What do you mean? Oh, tell me more. That's so interesting. I can see the sun now. Or is it the sun? Is Mr. Burns just blocked out the sun and China have made a fake sun? I don't know.
Go-to cocktail when you're with Tommy, and is that the reason why you're drinking again? So first of all, no, Tommy isn't a drinker. I think we just drink.
She's a feeder.
He was so quick with it. She's not a drinker. She's a feeder.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was good.
Hopefully, we just have a couple drinks together because it's fun. We like to go to...
Yeah, it's fun being 600 pounds and putting poison in my body. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the sun.
The bar, listen to music, hang out. But my go-to for some reason is sex on the beach. And I'm drawing a blank of what she always orders. Oh my gosh. Is it a Long Island?
A Long Island iced tea.
I literally do not remember, but I do know that I've also ordered it and it tastes really good. I'm not remembering what it's called. When did you and Tommy make it official? So this is going to be off the chain to some of y'all, but she first messaged me on June 18th and we became official on June 26th. Literally like 8 days later, we became official.
I have real trust issues. Hi, Amber. My name's Tommy. I'm a feeder. Want to live together and...
Thirsty hair? Meet Aussie. It's giving moisture with a capital M, made for every type and texture, so you can drench curls, make way.
Okay, Aussie.
And declare our love. I don't know. I have trust issues. I need time. Yes. What did you say 8 days later?
June 26th. Literally like 8 days later.
Trust issues, my ass.
We became official. When you know, you know. What can I say? Have you been reading?
I know she's a feeder. I know that. When you know, you know. But you do this with everybody? Everybody. But you do this with everybody? Oh, she's fascinating. I'm back to being fascinated by a weird little brain. When you know, you know. But you knew with Destiny, you knew with Crystal, you knew with everybody. This time it's the one. Oh God, when this one goes tits up, I swear, when this goes boobs up, she's going to be distraught. But there's plenty more feeders out there. There's loads. I didn't know it was such a big community. Big community.
Lately? No, I haven't. When you know, you know. What can I say? Have you been reading lately?
You also think the sun's fake, so not listening to you.
No, I haven't. I'm still in such a reading slump, but I really, really want to choose a book off of my bookshelf and just like open it up. Just read the freaking first page, Amberlynn. What's your ideal?
Do it. You only work 20 minutes a day. Go read a book. You got loads of I wonder what she does do with that time. Because I don't have any free time. Like, make me breakfast while doing work. This doesn't work. But I struggle for free time. I struggle to keep pancakes on the plate. I want to eat that. That was foodie, should eat that. I struggle for free time. She's got unlimited free time. So I wonder what she does with it all. Bakes cookies. Nah, she doesn't bake them. She must buy them and then shove them up.
Engagement ring look like? So if I can find any photos just like online or whatever, I'll plop them up right here. But I really want like something that isn't the norm. I really like the color black. So
this is definitely for Tommy. Here's the engagement ring I want.
if I can find any photos just like online or whatever, I'll
Dropping
plop them
hints.
up right here. But I really want like something that isn't the norm. I really like the color black.
Is she looking at engagement rings?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh my Lord.
I know, right? Man, she's got mental issues.
Oh girl, you ain't even kidding. Beyond. Oh my God. Already, man. Holy moly.
So I think
I wouldn't have chose that, but it's different. Yeah, right, not bad. But these are definitely questions she's given herself, and this is definitely for Tommy. Tommy, propose quick before this one.
like a black diamond or a black stone of some sort would be a big yes for me. Genuinely, like at my core, I feel like that's so me. Would you get a
Strong call from those 45 crunches a day. Are you still doing your 45 crunches? Hope somebody asks that. I'll just pause there. Make sure it's still working. Pause. Sorry about that, right?
Genuinely, like at my core, I feel like that's so me. Would you get a tattoo with Tommy? Yeah, I would. It would be my first tattoo.
I have real trust in issues. I have to meet somebody twice before I get a tattoo. Sound like a Geordie love there. When I get a tattoo, I have real trust in issues. Bless her. I want to get some more tattoos. Get that tattooed. Well, get that tattooed on me face, Tyson style.
But yeah, I would totally do that. How are you doing with regulating your emotions? Because I know that's something you were working on. I'm not perfect. I'm definitely getting better. I'm learning more like what my triggers are. And I have created like journaling prompts specifically for moments where I need to regulate myself or become more rational. Like I said before, like I know a lot of you don't watch every single one of my videos, but if you don't know, I do have BPD. So that makes it really hard sometimes for me to regulate my emotions. And something else that like I
watched clips of her recently because I'm doing a super long video about Amber for the main channel.
Ooh, something for us to look forward to. A super long video to watch. And give our thoughts and opinions. I guess we're not done talking. We will only be done talking about Amber when my pretend husband, Mr. Snowflake, is done.
Right.
And you can't help it though. As much, it's like looking at a train wreck or a car wreck. You can't help but look at it. You know?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Waiting on the next shoe to drop.
Exactly.
And there's so many clips of her going, guys, I don't have BPD. Stop saying I have BPD. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Hi, guys, I have BPD. She did that with other things. People say, you might have this. And she'll go, no, I don't. And then later on she does. BPD, that's the latest excuse for being a terrible person. I think autism's got to come soon.
have come to terms with is like, I have zero emotional permanence, which honestly makes things even harder. And that's probably like one of my biggest triggers.
Sorry, I wasn't shocked. It just went down the wrong way.
Honestly makes things even harder. And that's probably like one of my biggest triggers I've realized recently. Oh, I noticed by like creating these journal prompts, whenever I feel like triggered or like, I like to call it like BPD moments or BPD freakouts, for the lack of a better term. Whenever I'm about to have that, I go straight to those journal prompts. And this is something new that I've recently started, because it's like being with Tommy, it's like I've never wanted to improve so much with my BPD like until now. Like,
I had it all before.
How about you improve with your obesity?
Right.
I tried to make it sound, I tried. I tried to make a joke there, but it didn't work.
Right. You tried.
Gotta give you credit for trying.
Yep.
Before, every time she gets with a new partner, I want to learn to drive, I want to lose weight, I want to improve myself. But I don't know if this time it's just to try and convince the audience that, hey, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really good despite being with a feeder. I've never wanted to lose weight, but she's gained weight.
she genuinely makes me want to be a better person.
I've heard it. I've heard this every time. And every time you've gained 100 pounds or whatever it is. Yeah, she makes you want to be a better person. But she doesn't want that. She wants you to be a worse person. That's the feed away. The documentaries I watched, they're not interested in the partners losing weight or bettering themselves. They want them to be, they want the person that they're feeding, they want them to rely on them. It's so manipulative, so bad, every single one. There was a husband. The woman lost weight, he dumped her. And there was another one who wanted to lose weight, and he was dead against it. Just like, but she's got kids. She needs to live. Not just live longer, but she needs to live a better life and be able to play with her kids. Nah, not into that. So Tommy has no interest in you being a better person. And you've got no interest in being a better person. What's those earrings? They're different.
And I have felt that in our relationships. I feel like that's important to feel when you're in a relationship. Like, I hope the person that you're with makes you want to become a better person.
Yeah, this is just for the audience who say what I've just said there, that Tommy the feeder doesn't want you to improve. She's now acting like, yeah, we're improving together. Which she's not, because she's getting 17 pounds. At least I thought it was a lot more. I thought it was like 25.
There's something fishy about this Tommy. And I'm going to tell you why, besides the obvious. This Amber Lynn is so into herself and everything. She would do lives on the phone with Tommy. I guarantee you. I mean, she talks about Tommy. Why ain't she calling Tommy and saying, I'm doing a live, you're live, how you doing? And
that's funny that you say that, because I swear, you're like, you notice how she looks off, like she's looking at something or somebody or something. I swear that she's doing these videos while she has Tommy on like video chat or something.
And that might be, but I still would think her would make it her live the best way she could to show off. There's something is fishy about this Tommy. I'm just saying, did she pay the girl to come? She probably saw the girl down at the corner store and then paid her to pretend she was her boyfriend or girlfriend overnight or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I second that. I agree. She's, there's some transactional going on there.
Yeah, but
in our opinion.
She showed pictures of their date and stuff and the kissing, turn the head thing. Then all of a sudden there's no pictures. And it's a Tommy was supposed to move in with her. Now Tommy's not. And you know that relationship ain't going to last if there's real distance. I think she picked the girl up somewhere and paid her to act like she was her girlfriend.
You know, that is not out of the realm of possibility.
I know it. I know that.
Definitely possibility. Man, I wonder why nobody else is talking. Like, this is the first time, like, you're the first person I've heard even mention that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wonder why they haven't picked up on that. What if she's just paying this chick to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're so in love, and all the lives that she does, she'd be having Tommy on her with her somehow.
Yeah.
I just think there's something fishy about this.
There is. And I think the longer time goes by, this is why we're never, we're going to have to, well, as long as Mr. Snowflake keeps covering it, then we'll know. And I'm sure he will keep up with it. But we're just going to have to see how things play out with this girl.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And we will.
30 pounds or something. But she says it's only 17, so it's a win. Yeah, she's not losing any weight or doing anything.
But it's like the fact that I am like actually actively not only just like wanting to become a better person, but I'm like taking the steps to do so.
Oh man, I've heard it again. You need new writers. I'm all for people bettering themselves and being morons and bettering themselves, but she isn't. God, man, I could do it. I've got the time, but I could find all the clips and do a little montage of her saying the same stuff. I'm actively becoming a better, but she's not. She's the exact same person. We've seen all this before. Need new writers.
So like that, just like, I don't know, it makes my heart feel nice and warm and fuzzy.
I don't know how you can think you're becoming a better person. And you're still 500 pounds. You're not improving there. You're still making the same mistakes of jumping into relationships with people you've never met. So I don't know where she thinks she has improved. She can't wipe her ass. She can't wipe her ass, so she hasn't improved there. Although she got a stick now.
Fuzzy. So anyways, these journal
she's got a stick now. Oh, jeez.
You know that, Tommy? Did you know that Beck had to wipe her ass? Did you know that? Watch the super long video I'm getting out the main channel in, I don't know, soon, hopefully. Watch all that, because I think there's loads of things in there that you should probably know. I think there's be loads in there that you won't know, because she's deleted bits or things aren't super well known. But watch that one, and then see if you still want to move in with her.
prompts have actually helped me. I have stepped away from journaling after doing these prompts, and I'm like, wow, I feel lighter. I feel better. I'm no longer freaking out, and I am now fine.
But that's not true. You were still. I just saw a video the other day. You crying, freaking out there. I wonder what she does during a whole day. Film a video of the whole day. See what you actually do. That would be interesting to watch.
That would be interesting.
Yep.
Amber Lynn, a day in the life of Amber Lynn. Video the whole day. From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Let's see what you do. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Just a little bit ago.
Yeah, I know.
Able to be rational and aware. I know there's actually a lot of people who also suffer with BPD who is watching me.
Yeah, Alexis, that's where you got the idea to get it from.
Or people who probably just have...
What's that? Crystal has OCD. I was diagnosed with that. And then I saw a clip years later going, I've just been diagnosed with OCD. Right, okay.
Issues regulating themselves, etc., etc. So if you guys are interested in seeing the prompts and like kind of the process that I go through during a moment like that, I would honestly love nothing more than to share that with you guys.
That'd be good. Do that, yeah.
Really do think that it could be helpful. And before anyone says anything, yes, I need to go to therapy. I understand I'm not a therapist. I'm not giving advice. I'm strictly just like showing something that helps me that I feel like could help you. Will you ever do mukbangs again? I have flirted with the idea. I'm not going to lie. There are times where I don't want to vlog.
Oh, mukbang's in the title, isn't it? Oh, no. Started dating a feeder, gained weight, gonna do mukbangs again. Oh no, the feeder's manipulated her into thinking that, hey, you'd get good views though, wouldn't you? Well, I guess, but it's not good for my health. But it would pay for blah, blah. Oh no, don't start doing mukbangs. I don't think she'd get the views of she used to get. I know Candy does mukbangs for views. Foodie, but I don't think she'd get the views anymore because it's not that interesting.
I don't know, because she probably has a fan base now of people who have the fetish for, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So she might do pretty good if she went to doing mukbangs, if you know what those are.
No.
They're they're not my cup of tea. Trust me, nothing that we'd be interested in. It's basically where they sit and they eat food and talk to you.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of food, not like like it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, Amber, that's really what you need to be doing.
Interesting. Like I used to when I really try to do more reactions than I do now, I try to react to Amber, and when she would just sit and eat food, there's nothing to react to. So often I would film a video, and after a few minutes, I'd just go, forget it, stop, turn everything off. Because there's nothing to say, it's not interesting. And I think the audience would think that now, that just sitting watching her eat is boring. If you're Tommy, you're going to have a whale of a time. You're going to be... it's YouTube, isn't it? You're going to be... really enjoying watching her eat. Any feeders are going to enjoy that, but I don't think enough feeders are going to watch to warrant doing mukbangs. If that's what you say.
There are times where I don't want to show what is going on in my personal life. I do have a job I have to do, and that's creating content.
I was half kidding before, just to try and be funny, but maybe Tommy has said what she's saying here, and she's repeating it. I don't know.
My personal life. I do have a job I have to do.
You do have a job to do, or don't you, Amber? Yeah, and eating is part of your job. Well, I guess it is.
And that's creating content. So
creating content. You don't have to stuff your face. I mean, I've just ate loads of pancakes. They were so nice.
My brain does go to, maybe I should just throw up a mukbang. So I'm not gonna lie. That is thoughts that I've had.
I've changed so much. I'm really improving, guys. I'm not the same person I used to be all those years ago that I used to do mukbangs. I might do a mukbang. For
a while now, maybe since like February or March.
Obese the Beast. Sorry, I'm talking so much again. Sorry. Obese to Beast. I remember watching a video from him where he was saying it's not a good look, Amber, because Amber was kicking off. Oh, was it Shrimp Gate?
Yeah, that I've watched him before. Obese to Beast. He used to be like super overweight, and now he's like really fit and stuff. I've watched him before. You've heard of him before?
No.
He's actually, I've watched a few videos. I've seen some of his videos pop up in my For You whatever on YouTube.
Yeah.
I should start watching him more.
What's he called?
Obese to Beast. I know it's kind of a tongue twister to say. But yeah, he used to be like super overweight, and now he's like really fit and stuff. And I watch Sean of Steel. He used to be super overweight, and he's lost a bunch of weight. And he covers a lot of I'm pretty sure he talks about Amber Lynn sometimes, but he watches My 600-Pound Life, and like he gives his opinion, kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
But he's a good one too. But my favorite place to get my Amber fix is my pretend husband here.
That's right.
Amber was kicking off like, I can do what I want. Me having a mukbang, me eating food isn't affecting my weight loss. And Obese the Beast, I'm not going to try and repeat what he said, but he got it perfect. He said it perfectly. That's not a good look, blah, blah, but she's going back to mukbangs. Well, that'll be good news for Tommy.
So
I hope she doesn't do the cookie ones where she's shoving them in her mouth.
The fact that I have not done one, I'm very proud of that.
I'm glad that he said mouth. That could have been bad.
Mukbangs are easy. They're easy to do. They're easy to film. You're going to eat anyways.
Oh my gosh, we've been on here for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we don't got a whole lot of this left. I'll quit pausing.
Throw it up and call it a day. Make some money. Are you interested in buying?
You know what? Is that Tommy talking through her?
Proud of that.
Has Tommy got her hand up her ass?
Because mukbangs are easy.
They're
easy to do. They're easy to film. They're easy to do. They're easy to film.
Eat
anyways. throw it up and call it a day. Make
Yeah,
some
why
money.
not?
Oh,
Let's go. We cannot roll in late again.
HelloFresh gets dinner done fast.
Whatever.
Not, why
Are you-
not? Because she's 600 pounds, that's why.
You're interested in buying property. I would love to buy a house one day, but that's such like a big commitment. And it's like, you guys have seen, I have not
Nah, it's too grown up for that. Sorry, I meant to pause at the end of every question, not halfway through. It's too grown up. That's not me saying I'm better than her and I'm super grown up. Because there's loads of grown up things. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning things for the first time. But she couldn't own a house, bless her.
stayed in one state. I've moved around so much. I have lived in so many different states. And it's like, where would I buy the house? Am I going to be in that state forever?
I'm always jet setting. I love to travel. Where your carers are that will wipe your ass.
Like, it's just like such a huge commitment. Plus, I'm like super picky. The house would have to be like my idea of perfect because it's like, it's mine. I own it. But the thought of like owning
The house would have to be perfect. You lived in bed for a year where you just sweated and grew whatever you grew. You just sat in bed in this little pit, this smelly, horrible pit. And now she's like, I'd have to have a perfect house. It would have to be, I'm very particular about where I live. You lived in bed? You lived in this big swamp? No, swamp ass. You lived in this just big swampy mess? Very particular.
my own house, it'd be like my
I'm telling you, Tommy, watch the big video I make later. See if you
little baby. And I could do whatever I want.
She wants a
own
baby.
It. But the thought of like owning my own house, it'd be like my little baby.
Oh.
And I could do whatever I want to it. Like, that's pretty exciting. So
You can't do whatever you want to a baby. That's
it's up in the air. I don't really know at this moment. What is your
Mukbang.
biggest regret from each of your relationships?
being really abusive. And punching Crystal, punching wifey. Probably that.
Definitely having undiagnosed BPD and definitely not understanding the reason why I was the way I was. Not getting help sooner. It takes two to tango in most relationships, but like
Yeah, it takes one person to punch and one person to be punched. It takes one person to wipe your ass and one person to have your ass wiped. It takes two to tango. You were awful to Beck. I know what you're doing here. It takes one person to care for you constantly after cancer stuff, and it takes another person to blame them for that cancer.
I am fully aware and taking accountability of like, it was probably hard being in a relationship with me in the past.
It was probably hard. It was hard. You were timing Beck. You had timers on your... It was probably hard. Yeah, getting punched isn't fun, is it? Fuck.
Because I had a lot of baggage, a lot of heaviness, and undiagnosed BPD. It's scary. It's overwhelming.
She said if I was diagnosed, I wouldn't have punched people or timed them or been awful.
It's consuming, and it's not just for the person experiencing it, but it's also for the people around them. And it's like, I have a lot of regret towards that, like 100,000,000%. And I would do anything to like be able to go back in time because I genuinely think it would have prevented 99% of my problems.
Nah,
Can you go back in time and not let that cat out, the elderly cat out that you wanted to be gone so you could get a new one? Can you go back in time and not do that?
Jeezy Pete's.
Holy guacamole, this girl.
Still would have punched people. You still would have had your ass wiped for you and then been awful to that person. Nah, that would have changed. You got BP that you've been diagnosed now, apparently. You're still awful. Hey, man. If I was diagnosed, everything would have been all right. I suppose she's got to protect herself. She's got to make herself not be the bad guy. And all, 99, did you say? And most of the stuff she did wasn't her fault. It was the BPD. I think that's where she's doing her mental gymnastics.
That were caused by me. How do you cope with a long distance relationship? It's hard, but we do make a lot of time for each other, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, Tommy puts as much energy in me as I put in her, and I feel like that's super freaking.
You sure about that?
Right.
And important because I know how it feels to be, you know, in a relationship with someone or like in a situationship with someone where it's like you're putting all this energy and all this time and this attention into them. It's like they're not giving it back. It's
when Beck was wiping your ass. When? Ass. Who Who have you put more effort in with than they've? Destiny, no. But Erica? But to be fair, Erica was married.
Awkward. It's painful. It's like, do
Luna.
they even like me? Like, what? When two energies are just like so similar, just like what you want in
Just
a
words,
relationship and like
just
what you give in a
dots,
relationship
words,
and like the give and take is like very balanced. I think it makes any relationship just a lot easier.
She always talks a good game. She always says things where you could be listening on a TED talk and you go, that's pretty good. I mean, apart from the sun thing. The sun is real, but she always talks a good game, but she doesn't put this into practice. When two energy, you were timing Beck, man. That's mental. That's really bad. I'm trying to think of it as if there was a woman being timed by a guy. Ooh, it's really uncomfortable. And it's the same thing there. You got Amber time. Oh man, that's mental. Morning show.
Whether it's long distance or not. How many pets have you had as an adult so far? I've had 4. Wasabi, Twinkie, Rarity, and Jax. And unfortunately, Jax passed away. If you
I don't lie, Lynn. What about Gracie? You say
I was just about to say that. What about Gracie, the one you let out and it ran away and you never seen it again? Mm-hmm.
Gracie was yours at one point. That one not count. Monkey. Monkey was your dog. Which ones did you say?
or not. How many pets have you had as an adult so far? I've had 4.
Is she just giving herself these questions? Yes. Stop trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Yes, she is.
Wasabi, Twinkie, Rarity, and Jax. And
Gracie,
unfortunately, Jax passed away. If you guys remember Jax, then you have definitely been around for a long time. I think about him all the time, and I miss him dearly. If you could only...
You don't care. She doesn't care. What? She doesn't care about Gracie.
Only listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Taylor Swift.
So I know a lot of people are going to think I'm either going to say Billie Eilish or Miley Cyrus, but no, Billie Eilish is my second choice, but honestly, my first choice is
just like you were Erica's second choice. I was trying to think of something.
Banks. If you guys know me through second choice, but honestly, my first choice is Banks. If you guys know me through and through, Banks is just like everything. Her music is just like magic to me.
I'll have to have a
And
look.
she has been flirting on social media with a new song, and I'm just like, hurry it up. Let's like get a new album out because I'm ready to have that on repeat, like on the constant.
I've been listening to a lot of NSYNC and Westlife recently.
NSYNC. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were my shit back in the day.
Yep.
Not a big music guy, but I've been listening
I
to
used
them
to
a little
listen
bit.
to him because my daughter was always listening to him.
Do what?
I used to listen to him because my daughter did, but I like them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my mom liked them too because I listened to them. She got into them.
You guys have not listened to Banks before, do it. Like, do it now, please. Like, you can pause this video. It's fine. Or actually, finish the video first and then go do that. What's something you really want to do with Tommy? I would...
Sit on her. Her stomach over her face.
Oh, my God. I can't.
All the feedery stuff. God, there's some mad. There was a husband who was it the Gina woman? He had this harness that he was lifting her up in. And he was getting off on taking pictures of her in the same place, £500, $550, and she's in the same pose. And he takes photos of her getting bigger and bigger over the months, over the years. And he was loving it. And I think, that's what feeders do. That's what Tommy's doing.
I would love to like go on a vacation with her. Maybe like a little cabin, like a cabin in the mountains or something. That sounds like cute, but it's fresh.
In the mountains. I've seen you step off a curb. Mountains. I've seen you time yourself walking for 2 minutes going, pretty good. 2 minutes. You kind of walked a mile before loads of stuff. You kind of walked a mile and then cried that you did it. You walked.
Hello, Amanda. You saw Backstreet Boys 10-year reunion. Oh, gee. I would love to go see them. Nick Avocado. Yeah, I did. Oh God, I've been seeing that all over. Nick Avocado is another one who is extremely large, and he did the mukbangs or whatever. And he disappeared for a couple years, And he was still posting videos, but he was still chubby. He was still fat. And then all of a sudden he posted a video of him and he has lost over 200 pounds. And I never really paid much attention to him because I don't know. I mean, he is funny, but like I said, the mukbangs ain't really my thing, so I never really watched him much. But yeah, I had a feeling that he was posting like videos, pre-recorded videos. Now he's got a new addiction. I haven't really watched much about him. I've been seeing the videos pop up, but I haven't really watched much about him to see what's going on. But we were talking about Eugenia the first like 45 minutes of this video. But there's nothing really. Yeah, that could be. I mean, I guess that's healthier. But we were talking about Eugenia, but there's really nothing much to talk about when it comes to Eugenia these days. I mean, people were talking about her hanging out with Jeffree Star, and I don't give a shit about Jeffree Star. He's not important. So then we started talking about Amber here.
And she's not really important, but she's,
You're not getting up a mountain.
you know.
You have to get on a plane, then you have to get a cab, then you have to.
Oh,
walk
hang on.
there. It's not happening.
What'd you say, babe?
She's not really important, but we watch her because it's entertaining, and she has a hot-looking guy that follows her.
Bada bing, bada boom. She's not important either, but she's entertaining us. Well, she's not entertaining us. Mr. Snowflake's entertaining us, but
your husband.
We like the train wreck, I guess. We're intrigued with the train wreck.
And I mean, it can if you lose weight and use your past as inspiration and, you know, beat your past and be better for it. But nah, man, you're not getting up a mountain. So you remember falling down a mountain.
Low-key just sounds so cozy. Like I could do anything with her and have the time of my life.
You're not getting
that is something me and her like agree on. Like we could literally just be sitting next to each other, and it's the best time we've ever had. Like,
that's all you've ever done with people. Which room should we sit in today? Kitchen or the living room? I'm thinking bedroom today. So spontaneous. You're not getting up a mountain. I can't get up a mountain now. You're not getting up a mountain.
ever in our life. Will you be visiting Tommy, or is that off the table? I don't really know.
Wink at me. Not your feeder, partner. I committed a bit too much there.
Table. I don't really know.
What you saying?
Will you be visiting Tommy,
I'll visit
or
him.
is that off the table?
I'm gonna watch it again.
I don't really know. What's one?
I don't really know. Oh, is that her hitting? That's just moving in with her again. Yeah, we've been new. I think she was hitting that a while ago. She was going to move in with her. So I'm guessing that's what that is, because she's not going to move because she's got a kid, and you have trust issues. So you move in with people. So she's going to move in with her and be step-mam Lynn. Oh my God, hers a step-mam. Ooh. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I got real.
Something you noticed about Tommy that made you realize you were in love. Y'all, there are thousands of things that made me notice about Tommy that made you realize you were in love. Y'all, there are thousands of things that made me realize this. Not gonna lie to you. So I'm just gonna like go on my little list of reasons and randomly pick one. It's the way that she cares about me. If I just have like, oh, I don't.
I knew it'd be something good. I was trying to think of something logical, and I thought, no, go with something. How much she loves me. Oh, it's like when she said that about the pets. You love me so much, or something like that, wasn't it? They love me so much. What do you like about her? She loves me. Narcissist.
Dude, you know what's funny? I posted something not too long ago, and it said something about what do you love about me or something like this. It was a meme or whatever. And I had a friend comment, I love that you are always there for me.
Aww.
Well, it's nice, but think about it. What do you love about? I love that you're always there for me.
Right. I get it.
You know? I mean, it's nice, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so you love that I can do something, I can provide something for you.
Right. I get it.
I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword there. It's nice, but then again, it's like, wait a minute. It makes you think.
Yep.
This much. Narcissist lunk alarm. What they have a Planet Fitness. Every time she's a narcissist, we should press a button.
A little tummy ache, or way that like, if I just have like, oh, I have a little tummy ache, or
Oh, that was worse than the winking.
the way that like, if I just have like, oh, I have a little tummy ache, or oh, I have like,
I've got a tummy ache from all the crap she's feeding you. You're gonna get a tummy ache off cake.
a tiny little headache, like the
I have a little tummy ache. Ugh.
way that she like worries and like cares.
Quick, you need more cakes. That's
About
She only
me
saw her
and,
for
like,
2 days.
shows
I
that.
mean, how many ailments could she have had?
For
She saw her
real.
for 2 days. Yeah, 2 days, and she's had all these ailments. It baffles my mind.
Oh, girl, trust me, I'm on the same page. I think a lot of us are on the same page.
Right.
Oh,
is so
Oh
it's
yes, how much she look. Oh,
just so gentle and sweet.
there's
and
the
kind.
narcissist lunk
And
alarm.
I'm not used to that. I'm not gonna lie. One of the days, gentle and sweet and kind, and I'm not used to that.
Not used to what?
It's just so gentle and sweet and kind, and I'm not used to that. I'm not.
Not used to that. Beck wiped your ass, cared for you. I'm not used to what? Nice. You ungrateful. Whoa. Hope you're not watching Beck. Are you ungrateful? Not used to. You met her twice. Beck literally wiped your ass. Has Tommy done that? Would Tommy do that? That's a sign of love. Are you ungrateful?
I'm not gonna lie. One of the days she was here, like we walked a lot, and my feet.
Oh, girl, quit lying. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, girl. All right, I need to quit pausing. We only got 10 more minutes of this left.
And just automatically.
Look at
like,
him.
Let me massage your
He was thinking the same thing.
feet. And I'm.
What are you doing, man? Let me massage your feet. Picturing it now. I've seen her feet. I'll get. Ugh.
Like, this is new.
Beck wiped your ass. Oh, she rubbed my feet. Beck wiped your ass? You ungrateful.
Well, like, I'm just not used to
Not
that.
used to
like,
that.
That type of care. And
Not used to that type of care.
it's just like,
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch Geordie's video about this. I bet he goes mental.
like someone who matches my energy, because I'm the same way. Like, the minute she feels some type of way, I'm just like, are you okay? Oh my God, do you need like me to help with that? Or like,
Normal things. Are you all right? No, I've got a headache. Want some headache pills? Yeah. Brother.
we just like worry and care in the same way. Like, again, it's just like our energies are matching even in that way. That's just like one thing.
Shut up. You had your ass wiped for you and you're creaming yourself over.
Oh my God, he's awful.
It's just common sense.
What's common sense to Sherrod Brown? Brown voted to allow biological men in girls' sports and supported allowing sex change surgeries for kids.
It's just common sense.
Extreme Sherrod Brown makes no sense for Ohio.
Okay, shut up.
Hiya, kids.
Westview may be a world of simple pleasures. But do you feel stuck?
Yes.
Then you need to claw your way out.
Okay.
Thing out of like thousands. Like, Ugh, she's just so sweet. How long do you think the honeymoon phase will last in your relationship? So
We've only met twice. The honeymoon phase.
based on like experience, but also based on other people's real life stories, sometimes the honeymoon phase never stops. So the last question.
Oh, honey, it stops. It always stops.
Absolutely.
You get over the honeymoon phase after a few months.
Let alone 50 years, honey.
Yeah. Right?
I love you. I've put 50 years into this, man.
You get
yours, Bill. You've done this.
You've put your dang time in.
Did
what am I doing? There. I keep messing. Okay.
Oh, not long. You've only met twice. I don't know who's going to get sick of you. I assume Tommy's going to get sick of her first.
Agreed.
Unless she keeps on gaining, because that's the thing about the feeder stuff I was watching. Like I said, they don't really like the person. Oh, that guy was horrible to her. And she was just so pathetic and desperate and lonely that she just took him, even though she knew he was manipulative. Yeah, Tommy doesn't like it. Just likes the fat around her heart.
Dinner with 5 people, dead or alive. Who are you inviting?
Gracie, sorry to apologise. I haven't got anything funny to say here. Hitler, so I'm not the worst person in the room. That was alright. Who's bigger than her? Somebody bigger than her, so she looks dainty. I've got another 2. Sorry.
So I'm inviting Tommy, obviously.
Obviously, she's the one who's going to be dishing out the cake.
Grandma Judy. She passed away when I was 12, but she was
changed me tone.
My heart, my soul, my everything. She was my mom when my mom couldn't be my mom. I miss her so much, and there's so much I want to tell her and ask her, and just I'd give anything to that. Billie Eilish, Brittany Murphy, last but not least,
me, Geordie,
Drew Barrymore. Anyways, so those are the 33.
Drew who would I have? Muhammad Ali, Judge Judy. 5 people. That's hard. Muhammad Ali, Judge Judy. I'll have a conversation with Amber. See, there's always fat jokes, and I always stop myself. I'd have to get bigger chairs. That was going to be the joke. I'm not saying that because I hate you because you're fat. It's because you teased cancer when you didn't have it. And some other people.
Questions. And now that I have sat here and answered them all, I didn't realize how many of you asked questions about Tommy and how many of them I actually jotted down. Wow, this is almost 40 minutes. That's hectic. So I'm going to need to edit this down a lot so you guys aren't sitting there listening to me ramble like nonsense. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you in my next one.
Kiss. Next one.
Kiss, kiss.
Oh, no, sorry, again. Yeah, that was all right. She hasn't done a Q&A in a little while, asking herself questions. It was still all right. I can't remember anything she said or I said. Let's do comments. Oh, maybe on the battery. You always praise your...
Oh, that we need to comment on her videos more, so maybe he'll read our comments.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah.
Yep. We'll go on there and be like, Amber, we love you so much. We are your #1 fans.
Well, I made that comment, made a real nice comment to her, and I forget which one I did it on, but it's out there somewhere.
Oh, let's hope that he reads it. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be, oh my gosh, I would get such a kick out of that if he read your comment.
He'd be like, Susan Bright, blah, 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 blah. And then next thing I know, she'd be posting, Susan Bright's my friend, and we get along so good.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
Wouldn't it?
Oh my.
New girlfriends. Because I always forget, afterwards, I always think, that would have been an interesting thing to say. But because I'm on camera and I'm trying to be funny a lot of the time, I'm just trying to think of anything to say. I miss all the interesting points, and I'm not that clever. So the comments always bring up more interesting things than I say. You always praise your new girlfriends when you start dating. Then when they break up, you start calling them toxic. See, that's a great shout. I never thought of that. Good point. Girl, you say this literally about every partner. I got that, but yeah. It's given zero self-awareness. She's got to protect her own little brain. Her saying no in that British accent. Oh, was it a British accent? No. Oh, I guess it is. She's trying to flirt with me. It's working. Getting some cookies. She talks about every relationship the same way, yeah. She does not care about you. The way that she cares about.
That's what we should start doing, you guys. We don't have to watch her videos. Let's just go over on her videos and comment nice stuff. Like, we adore you, Amber. We love you so much over on Sarah Lee XOXO.
I know. I was going to do that. I was going to say, you need to watch her channel. She loves you so much.
Yes, we just praise you all the time about how we aspire to be just like you.
And then she comes over and watches the videos and flips out.
And I'm like, oh, this fat bitch, I hate her so bad. Oh, that would be such a troll. All right, let's listen to this last couple minutes here of
about me as a top reason to love someone is such a narcissist thing to say. I know I stopped on that, but it really is, isn't it? It's not about Tommy, it's about her. I thought that was weird. Because when the question came up, I thought, oh, well, I'll answer it in my head. And it wasn't because they love me. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Can't wait for a breakup arc. And all the ways Tommy is awful. It's coming, Tommy. Telling you. Done it every time. Watch the big video. Not me trying to help Tommy. Side with the enemy. Countdown to 1,140 pounds and blaming it on us. It's coming. Welcome to the season. I've seen Geordie season 6. I like thinking of it as seasons, and it does help when I try and think of it as a TV show. And they're just characters, and every now and again something awful will pop up, like her pretending to have cancer, and you go, ew. She's looking swollen. Oh yeah, massive eye. Instagram is easier for her because she blocks anyone who asks a serious question. It's only for babies. Now, that is true, because I've had plenty of people say to me, they asked a relatively normal question, and I thought a lot of the questions were fine, but were blocked instantly. So just aware things are still filming. Sorry. So yeah. Blocks a lot of people. How much battery we got? 5%. I'll just keep going. The ankle is the new petty king.
Oh, the ankle. I watch the ankle sometimes too. He does Amber Lynn videos.
Oh.
And Foodie Beauty, the other chick you were talking about, Foodie Beauty.
Yeah.
He does videos about her too. He's sassy.
Oh, the channel. I was thinking about that ankle. Sorry. I've never felt this way before, you guys. Yeah, I heard that before. Please do not do a mukbang. Oh, yeah. It's crazy that you're considering it. It's. She hasn't done one in ages. And now when she starts seeing Tommy, all of a sudden, she's thinking about it. Might just be a coincidence, but it's not a good look, as Beast to Beast would say. Get therapy. You don't even need therapy. I mean, it'll help, but you can try and work on yourself on your own if you want. Try, but we're getting a moving to Wisconsin vlog coming. It's coming soon, and then she's going to be a stepmom. Stepmom, Mama Lynn. Do you have any advice for me? Be a lying douche. Great advice. Oh, I forgot she replied.
I thought he was going to say cunt.
Yeah.
He's like, be a lying. Then it looked like he was going to say cunt, but he said douche.
Yeah.
Girl, I haven't got much battery left. How long? A girl, not for nothing, but if you were to acknowledge some of the specific actions you took in the past relationship and be honest about them, that would be taking accountability before saying there were a million trillion things I regret, blah, blah, blah. Correct, but I don't need to do that publicly. All right, what'd you do? Why'd you answer the question? You're nut job. Oh, any more from Amber? No. It's the way she posed for this thumbnail. What's the thumbnail? Oh, that's a month. Oh, is that the cookie video?
Oh my God. Oh my God. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Ew.
She didn't look as big.
Alive?
Waiting for his hero.
No, she didn't look as big in that one.
I go to.
I didn't know that was the thumbnail. Oh, that's minging. Oh, the way she. She's nuts, bless her. Anyway, I think everything's going to go off in a second. Thank you for watching. Sorry
You're
I talked for so
welcome.
long. That was a really long one.
That's okay. We love you. We love you, Mr. Snowflake, Mr. Cardigan Man. Whew! Boy, this was a long one. We've been on here 3 hours.
No. That's when you know those
Holy
things are
gu-
real good.
Yeah, exactly. Holy guacamole. Whew. Anywho, well, tomorrow, I promise we will not do anything Amberlynn related. We will talk about something. Maybe we'll talk about, like you was talking about paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
I'll touch base with you here after bit. I'm just give us a little bit of time to decompress and chill and whatever, because that was a long one. But yeah, I'll keep in touch with you, darling, and we'll see what we'll get up to tomorrow if you're feeling up for it. I hope you're feeling good streak hangs in there.
I know, right?
I like this.
While we were watching that, I was in the bathroom putting makeup on, and Dale walked back and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Put makeup on." He said, "Why? You're going to bed."
But it just makes me feel good, hon.
Oh, golly.
But yeah, we definitely will do something. I'll keep you updated and everything.
Yeah, well, you oughta like if we got a piece of paper laying around, or write down our ideas as they come.
Yes, yeah. Feel free to do that, and I'll do the same. I got a notebook around here somewhere. I'll have to hunt down.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just
Yeah.
ideas. Some may work, some may not, but share
Right.
them.
Definitely do that. Keep your little notebook and jot down your little ideas, and I'll do the same thing, and we can talk and collaborate.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, darling, I'm gonna let you go.
All righty.
I love you much.
Love you too. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye, babe.
Bye.
Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, that was quite a long one. I had full intentions of talking about Eugenia today and seeing what she was up to, because we haven't talked about her in a while, and I don't loathe her as much as I do Amberlynn. So I had full intentions, but there's just nothing worth talking about. So I'll just say this to Eugenia Cooney. You're in my thoughts and prayers, darling. I hope that whatever you're going through, and I hope that this illness that you have, I hope that you can get better, for lack of a better way of putting it. I hope Amberlynn can be a better person someday, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. You too, Carrie. Love you, darling. Oh, maybe we'll talk about Ernie Shell tomorrow, Susan, if you're here. Maybe we'll talk about him, that whole drama, because I've made videos about him in the past, and I haven't talked about him for a long time. So maybe we'll deep dive into what Ernie Shell's doing. Thank you, Carrie, for being here, darling. I always love having you. And you have a lovely evening too. I wish you blessings, blessings, blessings of protection and health, wealth, and success. All things good. All things good to you, darling. All right, sugars. I'm jumping off here. I love you. so much. Thank you so much for being here. No matter if you're watching the playback or you came in live and hung out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. Tippies to my PayPal or my Cash App are very much appreciated, but not necessary. The channel isn't monetized. So like I said, any tippies are very much appreciated, but definitely not necessary. Okay. You giving me your time out of your precious life, your valuable time is the most precious thing that you can give to anybody. So thank you for giving me a little bit of yours. Sincerely, thank you. Okay? I love yes. And as always, I hope and pray and wish for you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and blessings and protection over every single one of you, and especially protection over all of our children, because this day and age, they need the most protection. Amen. Amen, sisters and brothers. We'll talk tomorrow. Mwah. Bye, sugar pies.